Yes.
I need 1, 2, there's 6 of you guys. 1d6. 2. Thrune. You must give
Wonderful.
you must give us a recap.
All right. So
No,
last time on Shadowed Crystal Z, I'm sorry, what is
Is
this?
this Z or is this Kai? Because this is the second run.
It would be Z. Second time through would be like the second. This would be Z.
No. This is basically like the whole FMA, the whole FMA stuff where it's like you've got one season and then you have a different season, and then you have Brotherhood. So technically there are 3 separate seasons, except that one of the seasons is like the special original, quote unquote, one or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's like Helsing
Yeah.
also, because Helsing does that.
Yeah.
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 I don't know what you're talking
We
about.
talk about anime because we're losers.
I guess. I mean, what the hell's happening? So last time, a bunch of funny shit happened. Let's see here. We've got a quote unquote pet dragon now, a pet pink dragon that wants to kill Iris.
I can't see that going wrong at all.
And Techie is away in like the courts of heaven or hell, I don't know which, and is being tried.
It's
and
neither,
punished.
hilariously enough.
I forgot about that.
She's being tried and can only come back for certain periods of time.
Aki said.
Yeah.
Aki will be fine. He gets to see her.
Saul Goodman's up there.
Did anything else
She's
significant happen?
No, I think that's about it.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Okay.
What significant bits?
Alright.
Wait, no,
Uh-huh.
just remembered, Amadeus got
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh yeah,
got
a scam.
scammed.
He got fucking scammed by a major corporation.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
And now we're
Freaking Kmart.
And now he
Now,
has
remember-
a gift card.
Yeah.
and now the party is on its way to see Danae.
Demon Lord Danae.
Yeah. The demon
Toting
lord
a
of
baby
this
dragon along.
camp.
I can't imagine anything going wrong at all.
Alright.
We'll throw it
Oh,
a
then.
fish, it'll be fine.
If it gets bad, I'll sacrifice myself. Everyone else run.
Oh, you
You are
think
not allowed.
I was about
You
to
think
say,
everybody else will be able to get away?
No, he thinks he
I
can pull a
probably-
Tim. No,
What?
he thinks he
I
can pull a
what?
Tim.
fully
With the
die.
dragon. Sacrifice himself.
Oh.
Sure. Alright, so so I'm gonna boop you guys into town. Boop boop. Is everybody tagging along? Oh wow, I have everybody like scattered all over the place. So Arista, was Arista leading you guys?
No. Raymond was, I was pretty sure.
Okay. Alright. I
Actually,
believe it was
the only thing I
either
remember is her saying an appointment, that was it.
yeah.
Mhm.
Arista was letting you guys know. I just needed to make sure if Arista, I don't remember if she was going with you or if she told you guys, hey, go see him. They'll be.
She told us.
Yeah,
Okay.
she told us go see him.
Alright, I'm gonna go move Techie off screen. Are you guys taking Amadius with you?
I think we actually talked to Marius about that, and he was like, I'm gonna stay here. That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, that doesn't sound like Amadius at all, but okay.
That does
He
not know,
doesn't.
actually.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said, or that's what one
Yeah,
of us
that was
said.
basically what
Someone
he said.
it. I don't remember who.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound at all like Amadius because, you know, what having common sense?
It's not the most perfect job in the world.
Oh, yeah, that's fair
Somebody
point. That's a
is
fair
saying
point.
that, oh boy. Who thinks they can see the DM notes? Oh boy. Someone's watching. So, All right. So you guys are able to start moving whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And you'll be heading up all the way up to the center castle.
Uh-oh. This token has the wrong HP values.
It's
I think they have.
fine. Did the ones at the end have the correct ones? Because I actually need to copy those. So we got yours, Aki, Lex.
I believe
Iris,
mine did.
Ian.
Oh wow, they're so wrong. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I have
These are from like 2 or 3 levels
It's
ago.
fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hold up.
There's
There's like a 20 HP discrepancy.
It's fine. Don't worry
There's
about
a
it.
30.
All right. It's fine. I got the ones
Discrepancy
from the
detected.
end. I got the ones from the end. All right. So as you guys are walking through town, it's fairly pretty lively, you know, having a good time is what the citizens are doing. Nobody's on fire or being eaten by anything. You know, for once, Severance is, you know, at peace.
How oddly specific.
Everything's
Everything's great, nobody's on fire.
Nobody's
Among
getting
us.
eaten. Staring at a couple of you. And
Hey.
Kids know I'm not in that group.
oh, and then I can also paste you guys right here also. Alright, cool. Alright, and so I'm gonna boop you guys up through here. Ba-bam. And you guys are coming up upon the gates. And some guards halt. And they look at the group up and down. Thrune, did you go with?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so there is full 6 of you. Alright.
Mhm.
And names.
Raymond.
Ah, the young one told us that you guys would be coming. Continue on.
Why is my screen black for some reason?
And you see these guys are wearing some of the same but more updated uniform from underneath the in that chasm area you guys were at.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
They were
long
in
time
fact
ago.
Dine's troops. And as you guys approach this castle, it's a fairly big place, and it doesn't seem really menacing at all. There's a couple of guards who are pathing around, patrolling, or just kind of, you know, standing guard as they're supposed to. But they're not really guards, they're more like paladins. And let me... Sorry? I am...
I was gonna say I could see the world, and then it was gone.
Yes, same.
On a
Bottom,
scale
bottom
of 1
left
to
corner.
10, how gaudy would we say the inside of this place is gonna be? What are the bets?
let me
We wanna
do
bet?
my polygon.
Here's the problem: it's either going to be super like extravagant or very petty, very basic.
I
That's how
I
churches
feel like
usually
you're
work.
right, but I have a hunch it's going to be overtly gaudy.
Yeah, I have a feeling. it's
Why
gonna be that
exactly are
cool.
you assuming that this dude's place is gonna be gaudy?
That was out of character.
Yeah, but still, like, why do you assume it's gonna be gaudy? Like,
I don't know. From the sounds of things, I don't know. Danae might be vain. I don't know.
hey Aki, you still coming with us?
Mm-hmm.
Let me reveal a little bit more. Right, and the guards are just kind of looking at you guys and how oddly you're dressed up, and then they look at Thrune. And you see that there is other Goliaths among some of these soldiers, as they give a nod to Thrune.
Turn out the back.
And then they also nod at the kid. Although a little bit
Kyle.
skeptical that there is a kid amongst the group, but you know.
Little did they know.
If they ask, I have an excuse prepared.
Nah, they're pretty chill, you know.
I know.
There's no big concern. They're not asking
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah, they're it's like, hey, there's some guys who are kind of part of our race. I wonder where they're from, because you know we've been working our butts over here.
And we've never seen them before.
Yeah, must be from a different
Where they
continent. That's
from?
pretty cool. Let's go have some drinks with you know. It's
They don't
you know
get paid to ask questions.
they don't get paid,
Yeah,
but
basically.
they don't get paid to ask questions, but they'll pay for drinks to have one with another Goliath. So So yeah, they're giving you guys little nods and stuff as you're going.
Racist.
Yeah, but they're not entirely. They're not really racist. They're just, not
I
really
know, I'm
acknowledging
making a
others.
joke.
You're not
Yeah.
racist, just patriotic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Patriotic.
Nationalist,
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
definitely that
boy.
is Janice. They are very nationalist. All right, and let me reveal the entranceway.
Ah, memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, memories.
My old enemy.
You guys come in.
stairs.
The statue there is that of. It's nothing quite specific. It looks more like just a random art piece. It's not even a statue of Danae or of anybody in particular.
Is it just like a giant like tree, or is it an actual statue?
It's like it's just a statue, but it's not of anything specific. It's literally like an art piece. Like that's it. There's nothing. Like...
Because from the top-down angle,
it's
it kind of
modern art.
Yes, it's modern art. Yes.
It's
That's what it-
abstract
yeah. The way
art.
I'm looking at it, it looks like it could be a tree.
yeah, it's that.
Oh,
That's
Or
your
a
interpretation.
crucifixion.
Yeah, it's however you guys want to look at it. It's how you interpret how it looks.
It's just
That's
a
how
fucked up
abstract art
statue of
works.
Radagon from Elden Ring.
There you go. And
I had to bring the
I don't know,
Elden
but
Ring
that statue looks like it wants a hug.
Jesus wants a hug.
Fun
Eh,
fact.
somebody got the
Actually,
reference.
no. I'll keep my mouth shut.
and so then, so
I can,
give,
yeah.
give me just a second. Bam!
Well-
There is the room,
The room.
and I am going.
Here.
And you see, the woman who was in the caves is standing in there, and then he
Oh, no.
himself is standing there. And I am going to post in camp what he looks like.
No, that
I love the file name every time.
What is the file name? I missed.
Daddy Danae.
Oh,
Or
And
Steve's
I can kind of
original
see
is,
why.
Best
can see
boy.
why. I can see why. Actually, it says Daddy Danae on there.
Uh-huh. But that
My
is
God, his chin could cut rock.
His chin could cut iron.
It has.
I don't want to say it and find out.
I don't think that's how we go about saying it,
Yeah.
but all right.
He looks at them. Danae looks at you guys standing in the doorway, and his brow raises as he motions his hands for you guys to come in.
I was gonna say it's a good thing that Raymond is
Right.
stepping in because Iris is just about to like
Alright,
give him a
move
pat on the
back,
back to
right.
shove him in.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, come on in.
My bad. I thought something happened, and I was like, oh, weird, but never mind. We're fine.
So yeah, he's motioning you guys to come on in, and so I hear you acquaintances of Arista, and you're here on a certain quest to destroy a certain evil substance.
Yes, you would have the gist of it.
One that I understand you're quite familiar with yourself.
He's gonna look at the kid, and then his eyes drops down to Iris, and he nods. Very. I'm surprised his blade is here.
I'm
And,
surprised you know of my existence, because I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
Well, everybody knows he had a great blade at one point, and then he tossed it away for the magical crystals from the gods.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
The fact he needed gods upsets me a little when, I had to do it all myself. But I believe we are in the same agreement that what is happening is absolutely terrible and needs to be stopped.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, I've been trying to find different ways to try to help my people. Because occasionally it does sprout back up in Janice. We don't know where. We try to figure it out, and then sometimes it's not even that. It could just be a random spout of insanity amongst people. They'll just start dancing one day, and then they all start dancing. I
I
But,
think those are called festivals.
no. Mass
Nah.
hysteria, I believe.
Now, Raymond, he's talking about they're dancing without any music.
Oh, I see.
It's like a mass hysteria, or just they'll just get sick. It comes with the seasons, and then they blame it on something grandiose. It's how people are. But every record of it is important. Who the flip flap is pinging me?
It's jockey constantly.
Okay. So every report is very important because it is a disease and it has taken so much from our people. And as being aligned into it and what Arista's been telling me, you want to be rid of it as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any information you could share?
We could save some time and maybe you could tell us what exactly you know first before we share ours.
I'm aware of an existence of it in Topaz, and it has been spreading. It often spreads through the ground system and anywhere that it can just move through, especially when it's alive. Otherwise, it's usually in a state of it's just still, and it doesn't do anything. However, based on what reports have given us from Topaz, is they found this grand tomb that once belonged to the former demon lord of the land. And upon opening it, it's probably alive. So we've already sent men down there to try to handle the situation. However, there's also another problem that comes along with it. And I blame the gods, what once were. I have these strange visions or dreams of the world coming to an end, from the ooze beast rising from the ground, or other beasts flying in the sky. And something should very much be done about it. And there's only so much within my power that I can do to stop it. I'm only one man.
Well, you know just about everything we know, and then some.
Well,
So, I suppose we could work together on this.
I wouldn't turn you away for help. In fact, I would actually like to hire your group for a job, seeing that you have something of strength to help. And he's gonna motion over to Eurus, actually. Something to help. 2 birds, 1 stone.
When you say strength, what do you mean?
Your former weapon. Weapons are fairly strong.
There's a
And,
slight problem with that.
Mhm.
He's not wielding me. My powers are muted, so to speak. So if you're sending us to fight ooze, I'm not foolproof.
It's not ooze. In fact, that's the one thing I would like to keep a group of mortals like them away from, because they will be highly... if one of them gets infected, the rest of them are pretty much over, and I'd rather keep the fewer people in contact with it, the better. Or at least that is somewhat of the plan. So, I have 2 propositions, and one either has to do with handling Demon Lord Mystic, or the other one is handling the beasts in the sky.
And what are the beasts in the sky?
There is a dragon. There's only one real dragon that I know of. However, it seems my information is being a bit skewed here, because he's gonna point at the pink one. Now, I don't know when this event is to transpire, but something is to burn down a great city within the future. or maybe a city I have yet to visit. And the beast is for sure a dragon. Not many can fly, or be as large as that, or have the silhouette of one. And the only adult dragon, or close to one, would be the one all the way in Southpaw. And I've heard stories of how they terrorize much of the north. And the fact that Topaz is so close to Southpaw puts up red flags.
I'm not exactly keen on going to go fight a dragon.
Well, it's either that or figuring out what to do with Mystic.
And what would you have us do with Mystic?
Well, there's hardly a cure for her condition, and there's no guarantee reunifying the crystals could work, considering how far gone she is.
There's
It's
no
not worth a
guarantee, but it's
try.
exactly.
It's also getting her to go along to do it. That is also part of the problem. So, I would be
And
asking
why don't you make that problem someone else's problem?
Well, that's what you are here for.
I was gonna say, ain't that what he's trying to do right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. Somehow find a way to subdue Mystic, and perhaps we can find a way to lock her up without causing any contamination of any of the ooze that she may have on her onto someone else. Or she simply is put down.
Well, I don't think we're going to kill anyone here.
Well, you want to stop the ooze and save the future, do you not?
We do.
I do. But
Well,
we don't exactly want to go around murdering people,
then
even
we
if
can
it may be a risk.
then we subdue her.
Correct.
It's an easy cop-out to just kill all of our problems, but, you know, as far as I'm concerned, Mystic's still kind of family. And we already have at least knowledge of where some of the crystals are.
Wait, so you're related to Mystic? How does that work?
Not by blood, but, you know, when your
Oh,
companions
yeah,
are
I get
demon
it.
lords, you start to grow attached.
Well, like I said, those are probably our only options, is subduing her and bringing her possibly here and find a place to put her in the meantime, or letting her go. Because she is a threat, and I am very much aware of the stories I hear out of Freya from her. And, they're not very pretty.
Mind telling me why she's a threat?
The ooze. In all honesty, it's just
That
ooze in
much
general.
is taken for granted, but what do you suppose she's going to do?
Say one day she just loses control. The entirety of
Loses
her
control.
home and Freya will be infected, and it will spread. Freya's a very big place, and once it gets a hold of someone, especially when they start going, well, insane, they want to spread it, and they'll do anything to spread it. When Steven spit inside the fucking sink. Fucking.
Just
You
it's
still
okay.
giving him shit about
It
that?
it didn't actually happen. It's okay.
But
It's just
that
a split
is
in the timeline.
that is an option that can happen.
So, let's say we do bring her here. How do I know you won't just kill her like you seemed like you wanted to do?
Michael.
Well, I'm gonna let you know now. 1 on 6 here. Mystic will put up a fight no matter what. And she'll even put up a fight to me. And, I may have my special abilities, but so does all the other demon lords. And there's only so much I can do to counter hers. So, I wouldn't be able to take her up just by myself either.
Doesn't exactly fill me with confidence.
You think I'm
What
not-
other assets do you have? I mean, aren't you on a warpath over on the other continent right now?
Yeah,
not-
that's what we've heard.
It's not a warpath. If anything, right now we're trying to clean out Topaz. There is...
Clean out what? Killing everyone who's infected?
That's one of the only ways to handle it. There's only so much we can do in such a short amount of time. Or, it's not even us who kill them, it's the ooze itself. The ooze will either take over the body, take over the mind, or outright kill the person.
And
you-
what do you do for those who still have some control? Kill them anyway?
They lose control.
I understand, but surely there's a way.
That, I don't know, because I've yet to see a case of somebody able to hold themselves besides Mystic, but even then she's very chaotic and we don't know anything that's truly going on with her.
You're aware of the ooze's one true weakness, right?
The Paylor's, touch. Feaster had informed me about it a long while ago. I met him on Cape Gel when I wanted to go investigate the thing living there. Now, that is a way to, kill it, but otherwise, most of my men, all we can do is just fight until it's down instead of just pretty much blasting it out of existence. However, I might have found something that can destroy the ooze, but it is a guarantee kill for the person as well.
And that would be?
In the church, we have this golden liquid. We've been pumping it from the ground for a while, and a lot of it seems to come out of this place called Memorial Grove. And in there, we believe it has something to do with a certain artifact that's in Memorial Grove. We're not entirely sure because every time we try to figure it out, my men die. It's not pretty.
Oh shit, the food.
Don't serve him, D&D. So we can't quite do much into figuring anything out.
Oh no.
Oh, give me a second.
Oh no.
The temptation to tell him is funny.
Oh, I might just.
I might just as well.
What? I'm sorry.
The temptation is strong.
Oh, give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.
God damn it.
The divinity music.
I know, it's great.
Yeah, it's like fun. I heard it come on and I got an immediate smile.
I heard it come on and I'm like, Michael.
I heard that.
I just
I love
got back
divinity's music.
myself. Oh, that's what I get for chasing some asshole out of my yard.
Yeah, that'll teach you to chase the assholes out of your yard.
Okay, I am back. I am here. What are you guys jesting about?
I just got back from chasing some asshole out of my yard.
Was it
Telling
what I was
today
just?
about artifact.
Divinity original bin.
I don't know.
Definitive edition.
Alright, where was I even at? I forgot where I was even at now.
You were
Oh
talking
yes,
about the
pumping liquid out
artifact.
of the ground.
Yeah, pumping the liquid, the
Memorial
artifact.
Grove?
Gold
Yeah.
liquid.
Memorial Grove.
Yeah. Alright, so... However, we tend to. It's kind of like when you put your sword in poison. It's pretty much what it's like, and that is what we use to destroy the those afflicted.
Poison, you say?
It's like a poison. You know when you dip your blade into it. That is what we pretty much do. We just dip our blades into that liquid and use it. It has been our only source to destroy it, and it's how I've been able to keep Ginny's fairly ooze-free for the past 400 years, 500 years? I've lost track.
What would this poison do to, say, a demon lord?
That's something completely different. That poison. So, what I'm speaking of is not necessarily a poison, but a way to fight the ooze, and I believe it has possibly something to do with what Paylor had given Feaster, but I'm not entirely sure. Jesus Christ.
I ask because, and I'm sure you've probably heard from some channel, he's not with us anymore.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ, babe!
Fuck! Oh, okay, it's okay.
Jeez,
It's not okay.
Christ, dude.
Sure, it's okay.
It's not okay.
What
the glass-
happened?
I just forgive it.
Huh?
What do you do? Break it?
Okay, well just put it back on there.
No, it's broke.
Is the top broken? Twist it on the... Oh.
Okay. I'm showing you. What do
Okay,
you
stop
mean?
yelling at me. Stop yelling at me.
What do you
Stop.
mean twisted on there? Look
I
at it.
can't see from right there. I'm blind. Like, what do you want from me? Okay?
I'm blind.
I literally could not see. Everything's fuzzy, like, on that side of the kitchen. I can't see.
Can't see, I'm legally blind.
Yeah, just put aluminum, we'll be fine.
Sweetie, I love you.
Love you too.
Criminy. Okay, sorry. So, you're wanting to know about the poison. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay. So that. So years before, there is a poison that was created to defeat us, as in me, Mystic, Jorn, Feaster, and others who were like us. There's a big old fight. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what's in there, but the poison is strong enough to kill a demon lord.
Why? Who made it?
Who made it? There was a man once very long ago, an alchemist. He made it. I don't think I want to give names because someone has legend lore probably. So.
Why? Because they're an asset?
Oh, they're no longer alive. There are some paladins here who know how to make it. I know how to make it. And, we try
Then how
not
do
to...
you cure it?
To cure it?
It's too late for a cure, Raymond.
I know.
Well,
In case it happens again.
well, to cure it, you need a fairy's wings. Not a corrupted one. One who is free of the ooze's touch or any sort of corruption. Just a fairy's wings. And you need to make sure you take it from the core. Along with,
So it's off the table, huh?
well, you have to have that along with a special liquid that very few people carry on them. It's a yellow made of infants.
I'm familiar with the bottles.
Raymond pulls out the bottle he got in session like 2 with this bit.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to it.
The baby oil.
Yes, the baby oil. Baby oil and fairy wings is the cure.
They don't fucking matter. They got 40 more.
Well, that would have been helpful to know.
Oh.
One last question then. Why does Jorn have it?
Honestly, I couldn't give you an answer. He could have just been holding on to it for who knows, maybe when some demon came along his path, or...
You mean his own brother?
What do you mean?
I told you Feaster wasn't here anymore, right? Guess who killed
aware.
him?
I thought a Luciana killed him.
Ah,
Although-
clearly you haven't been caught up to speed.
No.
The whole
gonna-
Luciana thing?
He's gonna adjust in his chair for a minute. Uh-huh.
The whole Luciana thing was a farce. He's been alive the whole time.
I knew that was him. Hmm.
So what I don't understand is... why? We know that Feaster's power is one very capable of destroying the ooze, and yet he's dead.
Hmm. Today's gonna sit in his chair. He's like sitting all the way up, and he starts scratching his chin as he's thinking. And you said Jordan killed him?
It was his arrow.
Absolutely.
right
I
in
watched
front
him
of me.
shoot it. Took his hand because of it.
See what happens after he tries to fight. But if it doesn't come up with
Then... I'll see to it that there's an answer.
I know they didn't get along, but there's no reason why he should have died.
Today, he doesn't quite have an answer because he doesn't even fully understand or know what's going on, especially between the two brothers. So, I'll, unless you wish to get your hands dirty on that front, I'll be sending my trusted confidant, and he's gonna point over to Vaisha, to go handle, not handle, but to deal with Jorn and perhaps get some answers.
I guess that'll suffice for now. But there is one matter I'd like to discuss with you personally, in private.
Okay.
This can be saved for after the rest of you are done talking.
Alright. Does anybody have anything they want to tell him? Or do you guys
Yeah,
wanna-
I've got some questions.
Okay.
So, after we deal with Mystic, I assume you want us to deal with the dragon as well?
Correct. One or the other. I'm fairly certain that both of them have something to do with what has been going on, or will soon.
What
have
if you're
something to
wrong?
do. Well, I know Mystic I'm correct about. She's already infected with the ooze. Now the dragon, it could be her or it could be that one. I want to know where that one came from, because there aren't many other dragons around the world anymore.
We don't know. It just kind of showed up one day.
That's worries me just a little bit. But
Now,
it takes a
What
long
if-
time for a dragon to mature, and the only one that I could think of to be within a general time frame of possibly me being alive, possibly, would be the one in Southpaw.
what if after we brought Mystic here, we went and dealt with the dragon peacefully?
What is there to peacefully work out with the dragon?
Something to ensure that it doesn't happen. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Figuring it out isn't quite.
It's worked for me thus far.
Aki is just gonna quietly raise his hand.
Uh-oh, it's combat time.
I'm gonna look over at Aki.
If I may, the dragon saved my life.
You Scottish. You Scottish.
Is Aki Southern?
Wait,
I
what?
thought it was vaguely Scottish. Like
Uh,
what?
he's talking with the weird tongue thing. I don't know what he's doing.
That's what I'm trying to do, okay?
Just talk like Daffy Duck.
That's
Just
what was
stick your
happening.
tongue out like the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, the dragon saved my life.
Oh, it's the worst.
He's gonna look at Aki and just kind of tilts his head. Does the cat have your tongue?
He has trouble speaking.
Does he need speech therapy? We have schools.
He just hasn't spoken in a while.
It's true.
I don't know. We picked him off of some monastery. I guess he's a monk or something. I don't know.
And you, all I gathered was something about the dragon.
Yes,
Saved my life.
she saved his life.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Stop bullying him.
Can you elaborate on this? By saving your life. From what I hear is anybody who encounters her perishes or is food.
From what I've been told, he was dying in the cold and, well, he was saved.
Was it specifically that dragon of Southpaw?
Raymond kind of looks over his shoulder to Aki.
Yes.
Well, there's your answer.
Aki is gonna reach up and touch his lips. And Danae being who he is, he can probably feel its bardic magic.
Mm-hmm. Raised in some monastery, my ass.
Sorry about that. I'm still trying to get used to talking using my normal voice. Pleasure to meet you, Danae. The Dragon of Southpaw did in fact save me. I was crossing the mountains between the desert and Southpaw, as I heard there was a fearsome dragon up there, and if I could find safety anywhere, it would be a little foolishly under her. Well, I got there, and she has a nice little city. Her people nursed me back to health. And, does the name Yvonne ring a bell?
Yvonne.
Yes. The great
Yes.
historian?
Yes. There's been, he's traveled around the world, and I believe I met him before a very long time ago. It was very brief. But yes, his name does ring a bell.
Yes. Well, as sort of a debt for the hospitality, I studied under the man until he passed away about 4-ish years ago. And I learned a great deal about the world, but the dragon, although very scary, is actually quite compassionate to mortals.
That's odd because, I knew her father, and, she murdered him. So, it's quite odd.
I won't pretend to understand the politics of dragons, but I don't see how she could find interest in over here when she is busy protecting her own lands.
Well, that is unless she decides to spread her influence and her territory to other cities. Now, like I said, it could be her, or it could be the dragon that's right in front of me right now. But something has to give, because an entire city burns and many people die.
Hold on. You said you're aware of her father, right?
Yes.
You know that his corpse is right in her front yard? Practically.
Really?
Yeah, she keeps it around. I don't know why. I saw it on a couple occasions. Back when I was still allowed to be in the city. But,
There.
well, you know just as well as I that necromancy exists as an art in this world. And, well, there aren't a whole lot of necromancers in existence to begin with, considering the laws. So, that flying dragon in the sky, what are the odds that it's his corpse?
I haven't even considered that.
Something you
No.
wouldn't expect.
The only person who knows necromancy is under Mystic's court.
Yeah. We've. Not
Well,
once
the
or
only
twice.
person who's licensed for necromancy. I'm sure there are hundreds of other mages who are aware of the art and maybe even practice it.
I do know they keep to them. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I can't even.
Aki's rubbing off on you.
I can't. I'm very.
Well, granted, he knows necromancy, and the school keeps it fairly closed off. I know a little bit of necromancy, but I'm not gonna raise a dragon back. I kind of, he's gonna point to himself. I kind of like what I have here. I'd rather not have a dragon's body. Although the only other person who possibly could would be Arista.
Really?
She went to school under Matoa.
What's your connection to her, if you don't mind me asking?
She's my granddaughter. He says in like a cooing type of voice.
Oh no. Like, she was my dearest grandchild.
Yes.
Part of me wants to insight that.
You want to insight that?
That's just funny. I'm gonna insight it.
Alright, insight it.
I don't think I'm gonna get anything out of it. I just think it's funny.
21.
Nice.
It's definitely his granddaughter. He sounds super excited about it.
Alright.
He's excited that it's his grandbaby. It makes me think of that that meme with the dragon mom that takes over the office building.
That's what Valar did to himself.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
just like has that whole thing about like it's like I gotta go home to my kids. It's like grandbabies.
Yeah.
I'm lost in translation.
You'll
I gotta
understand.
find that meme.
You'll get there. But yes, she is my grandchild, my only one. Or well, now is my only one.
Dragon office building. Nope, this isn't right. Meme.
You guys have any comments on that?
No, not really.
About it being his
Someone-
grandbaby.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to prod too much.
Yeah, I get you there.
Hold on, let me do a quick roll for myself. Which one is it? You know what? It would probably be this one. Yeah, I didn't think so. Iris, hearing about, we are talking about, fuck, Arista! fucking brain was like Everyday, Arila, and I'm like, these names are not correct. But no, Iris is just gonna kind of nod a little, look very thoughtful, like putting her hand on her chin, that kind of stuff. She's like, well, yeah. I was like, well, yeah. I mean, she's quite the looker. Aki's ruining all of us. I mean, yeah, she is quite the looker, especially with that one outfit she was wearing just the other night. Did you get to see it, Aki? She looked really nice in it.
Mhm.
I suppose it makes a little bit of sense. Knowing she is descended from a demon lord, I guess. I don't know. Is that Eurus? Is that normal? Are like most demon lords and their descendants like unhealthily attractive?
I mean, I'm not really the one to ask. I'm more of a hands kind of guy.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing right now.
All right. What about you, Lex? What's your opinion on it? Huh?
Really put him in the hot seat there.
She
But-
did.
Flex.
He's too pure for this world. Why would you put him in this spot?
I think the best answer would be maybe not me. Maybe ask the.
Well, what do you mean maybe not you? Are you descended from demon lords?
No.
Well, then the question doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, all right. My apologies. Clearly you don't understand. Clearly you don't understand. Raymond, what about you? Surely you at least get the gist of it, considering how red in the face you get half the time.
Tomato. Tomato.
I'm sorry, the tomato killed me. Give me a second. Raymond kind of shrugs. I don't really care.
You're meaning to tell me that you don't find anyone attractive?
No, not particularly.
All right, to each their own. I'm not gonna bother asking Aki because he already got his sights on something. Anyway, the whole point about this, what'd you say his name? Danae?
Mhm.
The whole point
Yeah.
about this, Danae, is just your granddaughter is quite the looker.
Are you asking to court her?
Yes, impale on. Yes, Iris, impale yourself on your own sword, why don't you?
I mean, Iris could do that, yes. Theoretically. Is she asking to court her?
That's not what the phrase
Not
means.
this again. No.
I don't know what y'all are thinking. I was thinking that she could theoretically actually stab herself with her sword. Because she does
I
have
meant,
one.
like,
No, I'm talking
I
about
meant-
recording because we said it again.
Oh, the cordon
No.
thing. Yeah, no, that's a different thing.
whatever. Phrase went over your head, moving on.
I don't think it did.
No, it did not. I'm making it into more of a joke.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I know that you were implying that she's sticking her foot in her mouth, basically.
Yeah, she used your punchline as an alley-oop into another joke.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't ever
Since
set your
fucking
defense.
middle school.
I
Jesus
use-
Christ,
I
man.
used the word alley-oop as a setup for another joke.
in any case, though, so Danae asking that, Iris is just gonna kind of look confused, open her mouth, pause for a moment, and then look over at Raymond and be like, "Is he using that term in the same way that you were using it before?" Or
Yes, the same way.
Oh, all right. I thought maybe he was doing it in the justice. Anyway. No, I don't think I do. I'm not sure she, based on my first impression of her, I'm not sure she likes me much. I'll be honest. She seems kind of what's the word?
Reserved.
No, not reserved. She seemed exasperated by me by the end of our conversation.
Ah. Well, it doesn't take much to tick her off. As she puts it, I don't know, it's her terms. Kids these days.
He
Um,
means angry.
Children.
I don't know, she's going through her face. I mean, what are you supposed to do with a kid who's like 200 years old? They're teenagers, man.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Wait,
Oh.
You know, you got me there.
um.
Anyone else
Well.
have any questions, or are we done here?
I do, but in private.
Is
Of course.
your forces in Topaz going to be pushing up to Southpaw?
They might. We haven't put out an order yet. Right now we're just trying to handle the things that are going on in Topaz currently. Although there seems to be some force from Beasley that's pushing up north, trying to stop our advances and trying to handle the situation. Although it's best not to let the world panic over an undefeatable pestilence that will probably kill them, especially within mass panic, because if we look at 500 years ago when this last outbreak happened, it was horrible, along with the awakening of a beast.
So the beast is real, then.
We'll deal with both of them, with or without your help.
Oh,
I think he was asking for ours.
yeah.
What I'm sorry, that came off rude. What I'm trying to say is, even if you will help us or won't help us, we're still gonna do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's trying to be
Well.
reassuring.
In all
Yes.
honesty, I would rather handle or figure out the issue with the dragon before handling Mystic. I don't think you are all quite ready to deal with Mystic just yet.
I'd have to agree.
He's looking at everybody's stats. I don't think you're ready to deal with Mystic quite yet.
What am I then? Chop liver?
I mean, I was gonna say Iris has no idea who in the hell Mystic is, but she's like, yeah, all right. I mean, I guess if people are agreeing, I guess maybe we're not.
Yeah, when he sends his scout to join, he'll learn how badly I whooped his ass.
Got a question.
Mhm.
You mentioned gods. What the hell's a god?
Oh. Just gonna look at Iris. Feaster, I'm assuming Feaster was around these group of peoples with how unassuming they are about the fact that he was still alive, based on their reactions earlier. So I'm guessing he never told them.
I didn't give everybody here the pep talk.
Well, 500 years ago, there was a great war. It was when all the gods also disappeared from this existence. Everything really fell into despair. Great beasts were terrorizing the lands, war left and right, and then from the sky into the soil came, well, what you guys call the ooze, and it ravaged through the lands, spreading and destroying crops, creating sickness, and the gods did nothing about it, apparently, or as Feaster had told me, they were too busy handling the great beast that was Ungel. Do they know about the beast Ungel?
Yes, I've
I've-
told them.
Okay. So they're too busy handling the beast on jail, and well, the gods are no longer around. Whether they fled or died, I couldn't tell you because nobody was here on Janice to even solve what was going on. And the gods are greater beings than the demon lords, far beyond what we could even accomplish or do or dream of. That is, does that explain what a god is? I'm not.
Enough.
So there's something higher than the Great Demon Lords?
Oh god, even. Oh god, oh lords. Christ. Even bigger than what we are. Beyond comprehension. They could honestly probably wipe us out if they really wanted to, if they ever came back.
They're leaving it up to whatever created the ooze to do that. Clearly they're too scared to handle it.
Too scared, don't care. Maybe they've made a whole other world to, I don't know, fiddle around with and toy. When I
I'd
was
venture
young,
to guess scared. I mean,
probably.
why else would Paylor gift his power to someone else and then flee?
Never once. Back when I was very, very young. Before the gods disappeared, did they answer many prayers, and there was wars fought in their name. Just as one would say, you know, our troops do that, except we are there to fight with our people. Or we at least try to be. I'd love to be there on Topaz, but I'm too busy here in Janice. I would love to be out there fighting with them. The gods, they didn't do such a thing. There's this disdained look on his face as he's speaking about it. So, does that answer your question?
Like I said, it's good enough.
Alright.
What was this beast like on Jill?
I never personally got to see the beast awake. However, I did see the beast when it had gone into slumber and was being pretty much buried under the sand at the time. It's quite large. It has many horns and big claws and big teeth. It looks like a child's drawing of a monster. Just trying to describe it. Thinking back
Unfortunately,
to
as far as
doodles. I'm sorry, I was just Techie's doodles in the
That's
cave.
okay.
I was just trying to draw them.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
that
we
was-
only have the stories to go off of, the legends, as
Well-
far as what it's capable of.
Currently, from what I'm aware of, it's been defeated. Although
By what?
by the gods. At least that's Feaster told me. He told me Paylor had something to do with it. Like I said, our encounter was very brief. I just went over to see what the hoopla was about. And I ran into Feaster there. He told me a little bit of what had happened. And we went on our separate ways. Now, he did say something about the possibility of the creature returning, and I have had these visions of that creature returning and destroying many, many things, eating many things. It's a great devourer, honestly. And granted, it's on gel. I'm sure it could dig its way underneath the ocean to wherever it needs to go.
Why don't we prepare for it on gel when this all is all over? Kill it.
Well, you'd probably have to speak to those who live on gel about it, and I'm not on the great speaking terms with them and their ideologies.
I have a plan to
Wait,
get rid of those ideologies one way or another.
which ideologies?
the way they treat their people there. Granted, I may not like fairies that much. I don't despise the race. It's just, I've been at war with them. However, I would never enslave people.
Mm.
It's disgusting with what they do over there.
As long as you leave the fairies be, if we ever do make it that far.
I mean, I have no
Then-
qualms with the fairies of today. The fairies back then, though, many times have I lost many of my men to wars that I don't even understand why they would attack my people. Perhaps it was some deep-seated war that was going on that I had no information of. I don't know. Or perhaps I was caught in the
Screams
crossfire.
internally.
What do you mean?
You know what we know.
Ah, I mean, there was
See,
one
I'm-
time.
Oh, go ahead.
One time I was out doing a mission with several other humans, and suddenly we were attacked and we had to retreat into, well, where Memorial Grove is today. And we were attacked by fairies. I don't understand. That is my only gripe, or gripe, vendetta, I don't know, something like that. That's my only problem I have with everything, but otherwise I don't necessarily hate the race, but there's none really left here. And often those who are Fae, they get sick really easily on Janice. I'm not quite sure why. It could be from the fact that the artifact I spoke of may have something to do with it. Like I said, we can't quite pinpoint or figure out why, because every time
What
we
if
try
I
to...
told you
Mhm.
I had it on strong authority that it does have something, that artifact?
It's gonna eye you real quick, like... Do you know what this
Raymond's
artifact
gonna-
is?
Raymond's gonna kind of smile and shrug. And then he's gonna go, I do. Or I might not.
Well, I think I've been fairly open about everything that's been going on, so I would like that within the same return.
You make a fair point. So it appears to be a black beating heart.
Just gonna look over to Facia. And then look back over to Ribbon. So were
Huh?
you the students that were running around?
We sure were.
Ah, I see. So yes, I believe it has something to do with that. And if you think you know, then surely. Enlighten me more, please.
Well, we're not exactly sure how, but it links to the shifting winds.
Or Jornus.
And yes, after we bested him, we found his cave system and traveled through there and ended up in a cave system Grove.
You're telling me you came from all the way across the world through a cave system where Memorial Grove comes out from?
Yes.
Yes.
In real time, a few months passed. For us, it was moments.
I wouldn't even call it a cave system.
Hardly, yeah. More like a hole in the ground.
And I'll have to handle that as well. Perhaps I should go back there. Well, thank you for that information.
Might not be any business, but I would like to know what it's.
Do what?
He said, Raymond went, it might not be any of my business, but I would like to know what it all means.
I don't entirely know. So,
And what do you
Yes.
think?
well, it definitely must have some sort of connection with some of the gods and perhaps the strange statues that you may find strewn about of garden gnomes because when approaching there were the doors and we had to place an odd puzzle and it had to do with those garden gnomes and door opened and we were at the heart, but during this was when we were exploring and those fairies had attacked us. I had men with me, and at the time they were magically capable. Nowadays we try to avoid the use of magic here in Janice. Very good reason, especially with the ooze and for what we've seen. These men tried to legend lore the buildings down there, just the buildings, and I watched them turn to goo.
Hmm.
So I couldn't even get a straight answer out of what's even going on. All there is speculations, and it just leads to more questions than there are answers.
I would like to insight this to see if he's being completely forthcoming with his information.
Hmm.
Where the fuck's the button? There it is.
The fuck do we do now?
I
Oh
ain't got
my
shit.
god.
Well, you get what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna gently pull on Raymond's shoulder and kind of
Raymond, get down.
lean him back just a little bit and whisper, should I tell him who I am?
Ramon's gonna kinda look to Danae, look back at Aki, look at the ground and think. I don't think you should. Not yet.
Okay.
I personally believe it would be in the best interest to go to Southpaw. And if you could possibly make peace with the dragon, find out as much information as you can. If that body is in a secure place where nothing could bring it back, or even if it's piece by piece brought back to Janice and put somewhere safe, or even anywhere else, destroy the bones. I don't care. Or if it is her or not, figure it out. Come back, and I will reward you all heavily with land, riches, and special artifacts.
Hmm.
Dude, my vassal's been fighting so many wars for me, but now I'm down here crushing dead my vassals. It's been
Alright.
Well,
I suppose you have yourself a deal.
I just lost 2 settlements.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to add or question?
we've only heard about your greatest warrior as being called the dog. Does it have an official name?
Her? You can continue calling her by that. It's motion over to Phaecia. Otherwise, in life, she was called Phaecia. She is the reason why slavery no longer exists in this land. And she was a great warrior. But she's not quite with us anymore.
Aki's going to take off his backpack and set it down and just kind of start digging through it. And he brings up a telescope.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Some key detail is missing.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me DM you.
I found this in the ocean a while ago, and it has the name Fascia inscribed on it.
Just gonna look at it. Well, that could have been hers from when she was alive.
Do you want it, or should I hold on to it?
He's gonna hold his hand out.
So you want it? Okay. He's gonna walk up and hand the spyglass to Danae.
All right.
And
He's gonna take it and take his brush his thumb over the name and take a heavy sigh for a second and look over to the warrior and look back to the group. Thank you.
Of course. Hopefully the next time we meet, I'll be able to speak to you normally.
So, let me do something real quick. I have not opened his page in so long.
Ian, old boy.
Yeah, we killed him, and we
Almost
never
like
met
he's a
him.
dead boy.
Ah, okay, got it.
Well,
Well.
should be alright.
Well. Goodness. He is, oh my god, my legs. Dude. He's going, to hold his hand out, and, from his hand appears, an emblem. One of that of Danae's soldiers.
You making a game?
You
Are
get
you
to
making
use
a game?
this
No,
only
wait.
twice. And it is while you are out, and truthfully, in case of an emergency, you may call for aid, and my dog will appear. And he's gonna hold it out for whoever to take.
Aki's gonna motion for Raymond.
Raymond kinda walks up and takes it.
Alright,
Uh,
so you get to call for the help of Fascia twice.
Okay.
You might not even need it, you never know.
It's okay, we have a panic button now.
Yes.
It's like the Horn of Valhalla, but better.
Now, as per if you happen to run into any ooze, please go to the church and they will supply you with a couple, maybe a few bottles. I'm not something like that. I don't know. I'll get there whenever we get there. They will supply you with some of the liquid that I was speaking of that could get rid of the ooze, just in case of an emergency.
I was going to ask you if we could have some of that. Thank you.
Can we apply it to weapons?
Yes, you'll be able to apply it to weapons. It acts like a poison. You dip how you dip your blade into a poison.
Okay,
So,
cool.
but there's only so much you guys can,
Oh man, more Divinity music.
It's been playing Divinity music for like an hour.
It's
Yeah, I
great,
know.
I love it.
I love it too.
So, you guys are, is there anything else?
I'm trying to think.
Well, I'd still like to have my
Yes,
private
yes,
conversation.
You'll get it, yes. I'm just waiting for everybody else
Okay.
before it happens.
I got one.
Okay.
So why is magic not allowed to be cast here anymore?
Well, where do I even begin? Most magic casters are typically recruited into the paladins. There are a few of them, but they don't do any high tier magic. Most of the fairies are magic or have some sort of magic reserve, and they tend to become corrupted. And most of my other men who have had high tier magic was turned into goo. And yeah, that's just about it.
What are you?
I'm gonna
Brandon?
insight check specifically
Okay, you're a demon.
that part about
The one
what
fucking thing in
happened
this world
to
all
the
person
already
would
existing
believe despite
mages
every fiber of their fucking
at
being.
11.
Would you
God
mind
damn
fucking
it.
spacing?
What can I tell from an 11?
Diplomacy with me.
And
That's
what are
why
you?
can't fucking
I'm sorry, he's
know each other.
distracting me so hard. Alright, so what are you exactly wanting to know?
I'm trying to find out if he's lying about what happened to the already existing mages.
He can do diplomacy.
He's
He
not
can't
telling the
trade
entire
last
truth.
fucking
He seems to be sugarcoating things.
Raymond crosses his arms. I've been pretty forward with some information I had.
You're already at war with all of the orders, if that makes sense.
Well,
So what's the part you're not telling?
it all has to do with that artifact under the ground. And sometimes you just don't want the answers to those questions.
Bro, I think I'm fucked. They brought a lot of fucking forces in.
Doesn't exactly fill me with comfort.
Complete this, and perhaps I will share more. I think it's fair.
Alright.
So, how do we reach you once we've, like, is there a way that we can bring you on board to negotiate something with the dragon?
You have the sigil or the emblem. Hopefully, you shouldn't need to use both burns of it, but you can use the first one, and she will be there in the place. Otherwise, this is a quest for you to figure out if you can, you know. He's asking you guys to negotiate this.
Okay.
So what specifically do you want out of this?
What I want out of it is for a city to not burn and die.
Okay. But, alright. Well, the situation that's going on in Topaz, doesn't the dragon own Topaz too?
No, currently she does not.
Okay.
She doesn't own Topaz yet. Okay.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was like post or pre.
No, that's after the whole when MF started. Topaz was under all that.
Okay. Alright. I got my lore confused. My apologies.
You're good.
I just wish my vassals.
Any more questions?
No.
Alright. Nobody else has anything?
I have
doesn't
one.
have any questions. Nope.
Alright.
I have another one.
Okay.
So you mentioned you knew some necromancy, yes?
Correct. Some. Not as much as, you know.
Is there any chance you could teach me some?
He's gonna start laughing.
Death.
Oh my. Yeah, he's gonna laugh. Let me take a second. What is this? What do you want to learn? Number one.
It doesn't particularly matter. I just want to be able to start learning necromancy spells.
Power word kill.
Definitely not. I'm not gonna have 9th level spells.
My brain was immediately like revivify.
What's the highest
Yeah,
level
yeah.
spell? What is the highest level spell you can learn?
The highest level, let me go look.
There's not even that many necromancy spells if you're a
Right
wizard.
now I can learn all the way up to 3rd level.
Third level?
You get more
Hold on.
necromancy as a fucking cleric.
Hold on. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a 1d9.
1d9, okay.
Yeah, I can cast Revivify?
It may not be a necromancy spell, but what you're about to roll is whatever spells you're about to learn.
Alright, I
Three.
rolled a 3.
You learned Fireball.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Wait, I can learn Revivify?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Illegally,
can,
yes.
he can teach
Can
you. He knows
he-
Revivify. He does know Revivify.
Can he teach it and make it legal or licensed or whatever?
He's not He's not technically licensed. He's just a demon lord who knows this.
So learning is a question.
The highest spell I can cast is 5th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Roll me 1d13.
Oh boy.
What an odd-shaped die.
I was so happy I just get
2, 3, 4,
Fireball.
5, 6. Huh! Wow! Look at that!
It's a shame none of them are
I already know
active.
it.
Well, it's okay.
Already-
You learn that innately now, basically, so you can replace the slot with something else.
Do you want to
Alright.
re-roll it?
Yeah, sure. I'll re-roll it.
What are we? Are we all
Teleportation
learning
circle again.
spells? What?
Hold on, that was 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh,
I have
I
that.
was just thinking about
I have that too.
Shit. Do you want to re-roll that again?
Jesus.
Oh, no, that was
Triple or
9, 10,
nothing.
11, 12.
Insect plague.
Insect plague. Alright.
Ooh.
Okay then.
What's the highest
Alright,
level
I'll
spell
take
Iris
it.
can learn if she wants to?
6.
It's a 6th level. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 1d8. Oh, you're gonna love these.
Oh, wait a minute. You have 6th level spells right now?
1, 2, 3.
I have a
oh.
6th level spell slot available to me. Yes.
There's eye bite.
Oh fuck yeah, I bite.
She gets to learn the high tier necromancy.
Wait.
Unless you want to re-roll.
Are we,
How do
just
we...
double checking. Are we level 11?
You guys are learning spells, and I don't know. That's a good
Are we
question.
level 11? I thought we were.
We're level 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're level 11.
How do you have 6th level spells?
I
Oh.
do.
Wait,
Aren't you double multi-class, sweetie?
It doesn't matter if you multi-class 2 full casters, you'll get full spell
Oh,
with.
right.
Lex, are you wanting to learn a spell?
Revivify?
You want Revivify. That is what
I'm
you
gonna
just
say
want.
that-
It's either that or the highest tier, spell you can cast. Like,
Oh no, I was going to say, like, technically it's under cleric, but since necromancy and all, do I still technically already
yes,
know
you,
that?
well, you can learn Revivify if he teaches you Revivify. So,
That's not what I
no,
meant. I meant
no,
like,
you don't
I'm-
know it. If anything says necromancy, you cannot learn it unless
Okay,
taught
that's what I was asking.
by a teacher who knows it.
Oh. It's
I'll-
not
I'll-
doing my spell slot calculation correctly.
Is it
What's
not?
that do again?
I will.
Oh.
Here you go. I'll post. You can drag Revivify in there. It's one of the basics.
I
Mhm.
do have access to 6th level spells already.
One
Do you,
hit
do
point.
you want to re-roll that? Do a 1d8.
Yeah, I'll just take the one that's below the one that Carm just got.
So you want the next one that's below the one Carmen just got.
Yeah.
Are you looking at my stream, sir?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Invulnerability?
Uh-huh.
Any?
Yeah, I'll take that. Like seriously, I don't know what his sheet looks like.
Roll me a 1d8 and I could give you something, you know.
All right. I'll do that.
So I'll just take it really
Disintegrate. All right, I'll take it.
10d6 plus
We got
damage.
disintegrate.
I love this man.
Pirates over here learning eyebite and just being very confused.
What is this dark magic I'm being taught?
Who can technically legalize us using this? Like,
I mean, you know, he could, you know, if somebody asks kindly. I don't know.
I asked, could he?
That's a 7th level, but he's regenerating.
Oh, I want that, but I don't have a spell slot for it yet. Perchance, could I pay you for a spell scroll?
Jesus Christ.
That way you can
The art of the
whenever
deal.
you do get access.
Oh my
This is
God.
what we call the art of the deal.
Shit, how much even is a 7th level spell scroll?
It's 50 gold per spell slot. So, fucking.
Expensive.
Is it 5? So something says here.
It's 3,500 gold.
Do you have that?
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And I'm
Alright,
guessing you
I'll,
want regenerate.
Yes.
You sure you
is
want
personally.
regenerate and not maybe that?
Resurrection.
I'll buy both.
Oh my god, you can do that?
Yeah, but keep in mind, whoever is it Raymond or is it Lex? It's the other wizard.
I'm the other wizard.
Cleric.
Keep in mind, he can teach you that in the future.
Which is
Well,
going to
that's,
be
you know, if you-
exciting.
That's if you guys, you know, keep him alive. So, you know.
Don't get me killed.
Well, no, I meant Aki could
Oh,
teach
yeah.
him that. Because
Yeah.
Aki will have it, so.
Alright. You want to buy 2 spell scrolls with those?
Yep, that's 7,000 gold.
Alright.
My guy really just walked up to Demon Lord and said, "Hey, teach me magic."
Just throws a second goal at his lap.
18, 9, 4, 2. Okay. Alright. Gold divvied up. I'm still over encumbered, but it's whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, man. Alright, so.
I'm somehow not over encumbered.
Even with 20 strength, I'm over encumbered.
Even with 8 strength, I'm not over encumbered.
Alright, so is there's anything else you guys want to ask or do with him before Eurus has his time?
Not that I can think of that I want to do, please.
Okay.
Pink Dragon and Iris?
What?
What?
Yeah, character, because, you know, Lex is gonna do Divine on the Pink Dragon and all that, so when Pink Iris.
You
Can we
want
use it?
I
to.
didn't understand a single word you just said.
You
Yeah.
have the little pink dragon, and it hates you because of the card, right?
I mean, yeah, Iris has just been standing here holding this dragon under her arm this entire time, regardless of how much it's struggling.
Can he
Ah.
do something about it as well?
No, he cannot.
He's
I
not
mean-
divine.
He's not divine, but maybe he has a spell slot. Give me a second. Something to do something about it. I mean, he could
He's
kill
gonna
it.
Cast a wish.
He could kill it, yeah.
We're not option.
I'd
I
like to
mean-
not murder things yet.
And so I'm assuming Lex is asking him about that.
No,
No?
not yet. Because I'm fucking.
Target psychic damage. You'll definitely kill the creature. If that happened. That's a kill the creature.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Invisible. Can't be targeted by divination spells. Nope, that's not gonna do shit. I don't think mass suggestion would work.
No.
So I'll
Dominate
I'll just
person wouldn't work.
I was gonna say I would have tried it already.
so just stick with what I was gonna do basically then.
And I was gonna say the only other option is the wish spell, but
Or my
There's
divine.
another.
yeah, that's why I said Lex. The only other option is the wish spell. The other option being the divine intervention.
What do you want?
Alright.
Wait, who has a wish spell right now though? No one?
Nobody.
Do we really want to risk that?
Risk what? The
what?
wish spell?
Let's say you have to draw the card, right?
No.
No.
No, we meant that somebody would cast it.
Yeah, it's an actual
once,
spell.
once they got it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real ass 9th level spell.
But it's also a 9th level spell.
Yeah, we won't
and
have it
also-
till level, what, 20?
I know
17
that.
17, okay.
for normal people.
See, that I did not know.
All right.
Normal people, I
And-
won't ever have it.
Anything else?
You know what? No, actually, I changed my mind. I don't think Iris would.
I'm going to kick you all out into the main hallway floor.
Fun.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Eurus, the floor is yours.
All right. Do you want to do this like a DM conversation so they can all like do their own dialogue, or do you want me to just openly speak?
That is up to you if you wish for the rest of the. Well, if you wish for the PCs to also kind of have an idea of what you're asking, so they keep this in mind. That's
For
up
us
to you.
to be in the dark.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Well, I'll keep it DM conversation then.
Okay.
Alright, then I suppose that lets us talk about what we think about Danae.
I'll give you just a
You're
second.
really gonna talk about him in his own house?
Give me just a
I
second.
mean,
guys, hold on.
yeah, we might as well.
Fuck. Okay. Sorry.
No, like that's rude, dude.
Of
Alright.
course it's rude, that's why I'm doing it.
And then you wonder why
Multitask, here we
people
go.
get mad at you.
I don't.
You were confused about why exactly she was mad at you.
Touche.
She's calling you out, Buckaroo.
She's got you there, man.
What do you think I just said? Touche.
Hey Aki, look at this. And Iris is just gonna hold the little dragon up in his face.
He's really cute.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't know why he hates you, but he's cute.
Oh, it's because of that card.
Oh, right, the card.
Yeah, it's the card's fault. That's why he hates me. But I mean, otherwise, he's a tiny dragon. He blows a lot of bubbles.
Yeah. I feel like
Music.
I know, right? You think he accidentally swallowed a bar of soap or something?
No, I'm pretty sure he's just like that. I watched. So here's the thing, right? He's been around for a couple of days, but like y'all ain't seen him because he's mostly been attacking the window by where I was sleeping. So he just like leaves and comes back. Like I know he eats, so like I know he didn't swallow nothing, because otherwise he would have been able to eat,
Hmm.
But like he also does not actively eat bars of soap because was it Raymond or Lex? I think it might have been
It was Lex. Tried to offer soap.
Lex. Lex and I tried to feed him some soap, and he seemed very adamant about not eating soap.
Pretty sure that out of character here. Pretty sure that was your idea to feed him stuff.
No, that was Lex's idea.
Was it? I don't remember.
It was not
one of you
Iris's.
two.
Iris's idea was to kill it.
Yeah,
Because it's a small dragon, it is easily killable right now.
It will not be later.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Iris didn't necessarily want to keep it, because if we keep it, then the bigger it gets, the more dangerous it becomes.
In another 20, 30 years, ooh.
It's just gonna swallow Iris whole. Iris will be a
Yeah.
tall glass of water, and it won't be enough.
You know, that's kind of funny. Is Iris drinkable with like a straw? Like, hold on. Like,
Oh
how
my
does
God.
that work?
No, you could just freeze her solid and eat her like a popsicle.
Gamer girl water.
Oh, it's the worst.
I'm getting Terraria flashbacks. Party girl bathwater now.
Here, you want to hold him, Aki? Iris is just gonna shove the dragon into his hands.
Aki's just gonna hold up this dragon. You know, maybe someday we should try to bring you back to your parents.
Wait, has it got parents?
Well, I mean, it is a living organism. It probably has parents.
Here's an idea. Can
Yes.
someone cast Speak with Animals?
Wait,
So-
yeah, hold on.
So,
Bryn!
So here's
Guys, you're
here's
making
part.
me double work here. Give me a sec. I have no idea what's going on over on your guys' corner.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
you're fine. You're
about
fine. We're
it.
talking amongst ourselves.
Or harassing a dragon.
So,
We are.
Aki, it's actually kind of important that you mention that now that I think about it, because if it does have parents, are
Oh,
those parents
shit.
not gonna come looking for it?
Yeah, most likely.
And then they'll see that we've got it trussed up like a hog and gagged. Like a
Totally
mug.
won't give the wrong impression at all.
You know, I'm gonna find a way to appease this dragon.
I wish you the best luck.
Fish?
Maybe.
Kindness.
I don't know if kindness will work.
Slide the
It
dragon
won't
tamer.
work. It won't.
Hey now.
I mean, she's got a point.
It's gonna haunt you forever.
Yeah, well, I'm proud of my decisions.
Look, at least he's not trying to have sex with this one.
What?
Sorry, did I
It's
hear that right?
fine. It's fine. Emma got the joke.
Oh boy.
What? No.
This one's a bully to my other PC. I don't like it.
It's fine.
Dragon spoke Draconic herself for a moment.
I'm sure I picked up a book on medical study. I suppose I can go pick up a book on Draconic language
I
too.
do know Draconic.
You
I
do?
do too. I do
Yeah.
as well, I think.
Why do you guys know Draconic? Why does it make sense with your backstory?
I don't know. They picked up a Rosetta Stone one day and thought, "Fuck it, lizards."
Lizard.
So wait, does this little dragon actually speak Draconic though?
And you guys
It does-
have the audacity to call me the Scaly.
Listen, Momo speaks Draconic.
It's the language of original magic. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Byron knows Draconic too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
For
because
wizards to know Draconic.
Well, see, look, here's the
because
thing,
Riven
right?
taught him.
Here's the thing. Is my two favorite characters, Momo and Zizzy, both are rangers, both know Draconic.
Makes sense.
Well then.
If let me put it this way,
Riker's
most of my
Mansion.
characters, if I have the ability to give them multiple languages, I usually pick Elvish and Draconic.
Mm.
Yeah, those are the solid picks.
I do
If I'm feeling
Draconic and
exotic,
Dwarvish.
it's Sylvan.
I did
Dwarvish is good, yeah.
Undercommon. Drake, for whatever reason, knows Undercommon.
That's really weird.
That is weird.
Oh well,
It's-
actually no, that's not quite weird given the nature of that particular campaign, though.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that Undercommon is mostly spoken by Drow.
Mhm.
hmm
Uh,
And not only just Drow, but like criminal Drow.
Mhm.
It's
well,
like
yeah.
advanced thieves can't.
Let me put it this way, right? Drake is he is supposedly a failed merchant in Xhorhas.
Yes.
Xhorhas being a what's it? A country ruled by Drow.
Mm.
So like it makes sense. He's supposedly a failed merchant.
Does anybody want to possibly snoop around or walk around?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're gonna probably say that out loud. How's that feeling?
I mean, like, Aki's still standing here holding the tiny dragon, and we were trying to figure out if the dragon speaks Draconic, but I mean, somebody else has got to remove the muzzle, cause
I-
it sure as hell ain't gonna be me.
I guess I'll do it.
I crit my stealth roll.
I see that. Have fun. There's one
I guess.
lore bit here you'll love to have. Have fun.
I guess I'll remove the
There.
muzzle.
Oh, are you gonna spy
That's-
on their fucking conversation?
A little bit, yeah.
Let's
Oh,
get
boy.
this muzzle off ya.
Jacob, you're gonna have to say your next fucking line out loud.
Alright. So they're actively spying. Oh, Raymond is.
Yeah, just
Yup.
Raymond. Iris, Lex, and Aki are all
Well-
preoccupied with the dragon.
invisibility on it.
Hold on. You have to
Good.
roll a perception too.
Do I? Here,
That's
I'll
up
do
to
that.
God.
Yeah, that's up to God.
Eurus, were you talking very quietly?
Like normal volume. So it depends how thin are his walls or how echoey is the chamber.
It's not gonna be super echoey, but I mean, it's like the space as the space is. He can probably hear that.
I'd be here anyway. Like right here and
Yeah, he can probably definitely hear that. And then
Okay.
You two are speaking enough for 20 feet distance to hear. Raymond said he can
Mhm.
at least hear whatever Eurus says.
Okay. Alright. It's a start. Thanks. Second order of business. That oil that you've been extracting from Memorial Grove. I don't think the others caught on, but it can't be a coincidence. It has to have something to do with the heart, doesn't it?
Alright.
Okay,
Yes.
well I've gathered
Uh-huh.
everything I need.
Oh, yeah, is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you've done?
I don't want to snoop too hard. I don't want to know too much. Fuck it. I'm enticed.
Alright.
It's okay, you missed the part of the conversation that was important to me.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yes, it's probably most likely to do with the heart. That much we have gathered, but yet, like I said, every time we try to look into it, dead. Just they die.
Well, I'm sure you've surmised there are, a couple of Fae in our midst. We managed to
It's-
pass through successfully, going from the Shifting Woods all the way to here.
It's
I
fairly
should
easy
probably
to...
elaborate how that works.
Mhm.
It seems to act like an extra dimensional space. Same way that you would travel to another plane, but it moves randomly. We went
Mhm.
through and we encountered the underground city and Memorial, and then when we tried to go back, we couldn't go back the same way. I think it leads to other places out in the world. One of them is probably the ocean.
My paladins who have came back from expedition believe that that place is possibly alive, or perhaps it is the heart that is making the area around there alive, or is powering it somehow.
I'm willing to bet it's the latter. Doesn't that make your oil thing dangerous, though?
The liquid that we get, it's not oily in any way. It's like liquefied glitter. It has completely different textures and how it feels compared to being around the heart. However, it definitely must have to do with the heart because most the same effects come from that location. I don't know how they're connected, what it means, and that's something I have been looking into for a very long time now.
Well, think about it. If you have creatures like the Fae who are ultimately magically pure, being corrupted around the heart, and yet this substance that's extruded seems to purify things that have to do with corrupted things. I mean, I might just be way off my mark, but what if the heart is some form of corruption? Do you think maybe that's why the Fae are shooing everybody away so forcefully? You think that's why they attacked your paladins all that time ago? Trying to keep people out?
That was a thought that crossed my mind, but it's too late. Most of them are gone anyway.
For the sake of getting rid of this thing, I'd suggest trying to make friends with the Fae. They probably have answers that we don't, and I'm willing to bet a lot of it comes from the heart. Something about that's just not right. I mean, it was inside that cave that killed Feaster. Someone who's a direct counter to the ooze. I don't know. I'm not much of a believer in coincidences.
Did the heart do him in, or did the arrow do him in?
It's hard to say. The arrow definitely crippled him, and if we waited too long, I'm sure it would have killed him, but like I said, his condition exponentially worsened when we went into that cave. The closer we got to the heart, the worse it got.
Well, the heart itself isn't quite a joke to deal with. So, I'll keep what you said in mind. I'm still going to have to send men in there to get information about what happened, because that entire city down there, I have no records of where it came from, who built it, or anything. It seems like it possibly could have been Fae, but there are also other types of bones in there as well, the further you go in. And
From
there's a
what
lot of
creatures?
spacing. Other humanoids. It seems to be just a location where many lived in peace, but then they're all just dead and gone. And then the heart is down there.
How long ago did you discover the heart?
If you give me a second so I can go for...
Would it happen to be about 500 years ago?
No, it was not 500 years ago. Oh god, my
It
head.
was yesterday.
No, it was... I think it was right before or right after Stoic Ford. Give me a second.
Okay,
Give
sure.
me a second. I gotta figure out if it was before or after Arista was born. Rosaline, that was 500. Stallone. Daddy. This would have been roughly that's right before Arista. Literally right before Arista was born. So 250 to 300 years ago, he discovered it.
Interesting. Alright, well, that's all I've got for that subject. Speaking of Arista, how close are you to your granddaughter?
I would like to think I am very close. I thought you were carving into the statue, Odie. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I'd like to say that I'm fairly close to her, but it's as close as one could get with their child, and that only can go so far. She's also going through a crisis phase, so...
It's not a phase, Dad.
A crisis phase meaning she just travels the world at random, and
Yeah, I let her do what she wants.
so you don't really know what she does in a given day, do you?
Not entirely, no. Usually not.
Well,
Sounds more like abandonment issues than I think I know her great.
our group, we were in Inigo some, 4 or 5 months ago now?
You don't know how long you were in that cave for. Oh,
No, I don't, but I'm gonna make a guess.
Raymond knows.
I think Raymond is the only one who knows because he's failed to inform anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, we were in Inigo
Sounds about
some
right.
some 4 or 5 months ago. I'm not sure. She
Miscommunication,
was-
it will be the death of us all. Sorry.
She was in town, and, well, I happened to figure out that she was one of your people. There was a string of murders, somebody called the Butcher.
Mhm.
We never quite figured out what the deal was, but one of your men was a victim.
Well, perhaps whoever was that butcher probably murdered him.
Yeah, but does your granddaughter have any underlying health conditions?
Well, she's blind, and she has
Yeah,
this
aside
ability
from
to-
that.
ability to see the future, or well, glimpses of it. However, it tends to make her sick.
Sick how?
She just gets her body will start deteriorating the more and more she begins to see.
So, bleeding from the mouth would be uncommon.
It's fairly common when she does see it. That or from the nose.
Alright. I don't know. Something about her seems off. She tried to recruit me. I thought that was funny.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting here recruiting you.
Yeah, but that's more of a mercenary employer kind of relationship. She meant something a bit more, well, permanent.
You don't want to work for me permanently? I'm hurt.
I'm keeping my options open, you know.
Well, I'd like to recruit you permanently, so...
If my first inquiry is any indication, trying to make my way.
I suppose I understand.
Doesn't mean the future is so dim, but I don't know. Keep an eye on her. On Arista. Something's off.
I can try, although it seems as though she's made a friend as of recently. So
Yeah,
I'll also keep an eye on
Jez.
them. You knows that no you you know about the Homaru girl.
Yes. She's a captain of a ship, bandits.
It's bad news for my granddaughter. Hmm.
She also
Oh,
happens to have a very
no.
bad history with our group.
Well, I'll dispose of her. It's fine.
I don't know, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, some of us still have attachments. Not me, I don't care if she dies, but... I don't know. There's just some sinister aura. The way her and I spoke, I didn't like the poison that came out of her mouth. Figuratively speaking, of course.
So she bled from her mouth in front of you too? Jesus Christ.
Well, she did, actually. That's why I asked.
No.
I remember that part.
Yeah, sis, she habitually has problems keeping her blood inside of her. It's a problem.
Keeping the blood inside
Yeah,
where it's
she,
supposed to be.
yeah, she will probably die from this.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You also said that she was a student of that college, right?
Yes, a very long time ago. She dropped out though. Spent that school is very expensive. Very
Mhm.
expensive. Feel like I wasted money.
Isn't that how all dads who have caused abandonment issues feel?
Oh, you say he's a dad who did abandonment. Oh boy, you don't know about her real dad. Oh boy.
I don't think we want to know.
You said Matoa teaches at that college, right?
Yes, I believe he is the only licensed necromancer, and he works for Mystic as well.
Yeah, we've met them too before.
Yes, I don't like them very much. Something about Matoa kind of creeps me out. And then that other human is just a human. And then Varys. She's too much
He's
like her
just a
dad.
human. He's just a human.
Anything you can tell me about them? I mean, if we're going to take Mystic, there's going to be a fight.
Definitely, most likely. Don't fight them all at once. Try to separate them.
Oh, Rel's back! Yay! Just to fucking ambush that shit. Hope for the best.
Are you familiar with what kind of magic Matoa knows?
He knows most of the he knows necromancy, as far as I'm aware, and he probably knows most of what's being taught at that school.
Oh no.
I haven't fought him one-on. I have not fought him one-on-one, and whenever there is any sort of delegation or notes between Mystic and I, it is through Varys.
Alright. I think that about does it as far as information goes.
Okay.
If you don't mind,
Claire,
if you happen to figure out any information about what we talked about first, let me know. Send me a letter.
Like I said, you'll just have to possibly find one. I only have her around Facia here. She could find it, but I already have too many missions booked up for her right now for you guys. So I can see what I can do, but there's no guarantee. And my men aren't exactly liked over in Anente right now.
Yeah, for good reason. Seems like you're kind of making a bit of a mess of the place.
It is what it is. They're gonna look at me as probably some sort of villain or something for destroying their city, but oh well, what can you do?
Tim.
I'm a demon lord. What do you expect?
Hey, what did I do?
I don't mind raising a city or two, but it seems like a bit
seeing
much
him
for
as
the
bad guy.
the situation.
Iris, you've seen what that ooze could do, have you not?
Oh, I'm aware, but
If anything, I'm doing less than what Feaster did.
Ouch.
I'm just saying, if it keeps going like this, there's not going to be any sort of empire left to rejoice in banishing the use completely.
There's Janice. I think that's all that really matters.
How incredibly vain of you.
What can you do?
The only listening
What can you do?
so good policy board,
This is gonna shrug.
it only works
He will take it more as a compliment than an insult.
What kind of weapon does Danae have on him? Is it a staff? Is it a
Uh,
wand?
Give me a second. Da, 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 da.
2 years suddenly attacking Danae.
No.
I wouldn't be.
Danae's probably the one demon lord I actually couldn't fight.
Scale.
Scale?
Huh.
That's what it says. Yeah,
Huh.
That's the name of his weapon.
it's a scale. Yeah,
Oh, it's just it is a scale,
scale. It is a scale.
like dragon scale or like weighing scale.
That is a good question. I don't know.
I want to know if his weapon is sentient.
Yes, his weapon is sentient. It can speak.
Infernal.
Okay.
The infernal scale is
Oh,
what it's
shit.
called. Let me get you the name of it. Hold up. Where's my folder? Where's fucking?
Artwork.
I need D&D, please, and thank you. D&D PDFs, not PDFs. Stats. That's Danae. Hello, Danae. What is your? His is famine.
I literally killed you 3 turns ago.
Famine.
What the fuck is
No, it's
this
famine.
bullshit?
Fear. Fear.
Okay.
Yeah, his is fear. Sorry. He's based off famine, the actual, you know.
The apocalypse, yeah.
Yeah.
This might come as an odd request, but last I visited Mystic, I figured I'd have a conversation with her scythe. Mind if I talk to your weapon?
Alright. So he will blah, 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 blah. He's going to get up and
Ah, yes,
Oh.
Aki returns.
give me a second. Images. Yeah, it'd be like a physical scale. Not a Oh shit.
It's only like a small scale in his hands.
There it is.
Oh.
Is that a just a sword? Okay, hold on. Let me get the picture and then let me screen grab what that weapon looks. Yeah, it's like a physical scale. Pretty cool. Bwop, bwop. Bwop. Alright, let me send this over to you so you know kind of what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a physical scale with the spiky end on it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. What
Yeah.
the?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's incredibly unwieldy. Jesus. Okay. Alright.
Probably just a catalyst.
Just a focus.
Ah. Fuck you, Sly.
I also
Hey.
know it's
And technically, there is a crystal within it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So yours is gonna start whispering sweet nothings into its ear.
Alright. Excuse me. If you want to DM those, that's fine.
Alright.
Time to multitask. Raymond, what are you doing?
Leaving. Also, I do the ring of invisibility on in case there are any funny guards.
Alright, let me reveal. Whop. Whop.
Are these doors?
Yes, they are.
Okay, time to open them.
Whop. Whop.
Is there anything of note looking in this room?
There's a piano and sitting room.
What are you pushing over here? There's
Fantastic.
nothing to push over here.
Mm-hmm. Whop. Whop.
control everything over here. What do you mean?
Modest.
Yes! Yes! That's why I was like,
Yeah,
why are you
she's
doing
the
this?
yelling.
Why? I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm in Cathay for fuck's sake. Wouldn't that give you some reason to think, damn, this man controls everything
Oh,
better?
Lord.
Honestly, I just assumed that's Elijah's default volume,
Mhm.
volume,
I know,
just
that's the
shouting.
point.
What the hell is he
God,
playing?
bitch.
I
I'm
He
don't.
just
done,
exists
bitch.
perpetually
Give
at
me a second.
500.
I'm just gonna do.
And there was silence.
Enjoy
In
the
claw.
peace. As we're trying to get this muzzle off a dragon.
Yep, Iris is leaving that to Lex.
Okay,
Hey,
sorry.
got it.
All right, so, what are you looking at in here? Oh, you were looking at statues. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Let me do that, and then straight down and there.
A new door.
All right.
Find door number 2.
This is door
It
number 3.
seems to be Danae's personal study.
The books. Any noteworthy books?
There are journals, plethora of journals.
Raymond's gonna skim through a few, see if there's
You're
anything,
gonna
again, noteworthy.
ha ha ha. Time to send him the document.
Yep.
All right, Raymond. Blah blah blah.
Can't. Oh boy, I'm gonna be reading for years, aren't I?
No, it's fairly. It's not that long. Just you sit down and read that for a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's not
we do
long at all.
this. Yeah. All right. Others, what are you all doing?
And the muzzle off the dragon?
All right. It's trying to
Huh?
bite Iris.
Yeah,
See
Iris
if
is
it's
standing out of range of it.
trying to. Lex is trying to see if it speaks Draconic.
All right. What are you gonna say to it?
Do you speak Draconic? Let's just start there.
I'm a dragon, you fucking idiot. Let me kill her.
Well, you little asshole, that's a definite yes, thanks.
Oh, it's a definite yes, thanks.
And we could always put the muzzle back on if you prefer.
Like that's gonna stop me from trying to fight her.
So he does speak, actually.
Yes, he does. And he really hates you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's no surprise.
Yeah, it's not. What makes you hate her so much?
I don't know, I just do, but I definitely have every reason to hate you. You try to give me fucking soap.
Well, let's see, you didn't really respond when I asked you in the first place.
Because you didn't speak to me in Draconic. I don't understand what you're saying. You guys are speaking gibberish.
That's fine. I just need Fortress of Fear.
He doesn't understand
Yeah.
common.
I'm gonna take the Fortress of Fear. I'm gonna kill these things.
You know, that muzzle's starting to look really good to me right now.
Yeah, maybe on you. Maybe you should use it. Hide half your fucking face. I'm sorry. He's very mean.
Are you
I'm-
saying sorry for the way he
I'm
said
very
it, or is
yes,
the dragon?
yes. I'm saying sorry as a DM.
Oh, you're fine.
all right. So,
You know, I was gonna do something that'll make that anger of yours disappear, possibly.
What? Letting me kill her? Please.
No, there is a second option, but I think you need to learn to calm your temper first.
You tried to feed me soap.
I asked you, and then you shook your head. I took it away. I don't think that's directly feeding you. I could have shoved it down your throat.
How about you shove it down your own throat?
You know, for some reason, I actually like this little lizard.
What? Why?
I don't know.
He just kind of seems like he's trying to bite you now.
I'm gonna expend a spell slot and use universal speech Now I can communicate with it.
If Eurus could hear this dragon, he would be in love with it.
Oh, I just like this little dragon. Well, let me ask you this first. What do you really eat? Fish, I assume?
No, I eat meat. Just fish is fine, but red meat.
Okay, how about a deal? If you relax and calm your temper, we'll get you a piece of meat. How's that sound?
Oh, a piece of meat. A piece of meat. You know how far
Did
I
I say
traveled
how
to
big
get
it
over
was?
here? How big is
Did
it?
I s-
Give me an answer. How big is it? Is it
How
as big
big
as
is
this girl? Is this as big as this water thing? Huh?
How big is your meat?
I'm sorry, Jacob.
No.
So what?
I'll answer
What's
you
he
as
saying?
we
What's he
go.
saying, Raymond? Or sorry,
Yep.
Lex. What's he saying, Lex?
You understood Draconic too. Doesn't Iris?
No.
Oh, I thought
No.
Iris did. I'm sorry.
No, Momo and Zizzy do. Iris is a siren. She understands common and siren.
Oh, okay. My apologies. My apologies. Well, go ahead, Aki.
Arky is gonna look at Iris. Yeah, he wants some sort of meat. And he is complaining that, he traveled all this way, and all we had for him was a single piece of meat to be friendly to you.
I never said
Well-
how big it was. The more of a jerk he's gonna be, though, the smaller it's gonna get.
I mean, to be fair, like, he didn't have to travel all this way. That's kind of on him.
You have a name, 1-1?
You can call me Soitari.
Soitari? Okay.
So,
Mhm.
alright.
We're going from Divinity
Soy
to
boy.
Witcher.
How does that spell, actually?
Actually,
Soy,
it's Assassin's Creed.
and then Tari.
Oh yeah, you're
T-A-R-I.
right. You're right.
Okay.
Spelled exactly as it sounds.
Oh, Soitari, the more of a little jerk you're gonna be, that piece of meat's gonna look smaller and smaller.
Smaller. How about I fucking make your face smaller and smaller by eating it?
She is like focusing.
Oh no.
Alright, he seems like he's being mean.
Oh no. We'll feed you.
Hey, Lex, let me have that muzzle from you.
He's gonna try to snap at Iris again.
How hard is he trying?
I'm trying pretty hard, but you know he's fairly small, so he doesn't have a lot of strength. So you're pretty good.
Now, see, here's the thing: is
I think my roll 20 just crashed.
Lex, are you gonna give me that muzzle or not?
Like I said, I think my roll 20 just crashed. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm back up.
All right. Oh, cool.
Sorry.
Where
Oh,
where are
actually-
you from?
Hey, that's a good question, actually. Where are you from?
I'm all the way from Anente.
Amente.
Anente.
Oh, you're really far from home then.
Yeah, I almost drowned in the ocean several times.
Why were you swimming in the ocean?
Because my wings got tired.
Oh, you have wings?
Just gonna pop them out.
He's the dragon.
Yeah, he is a dragon. He's in dragon form, not in human
Yeah.
form, so. He does
Oh
have
no,
little
I
wings.
get it there.
Hmm.
Huh.
Look, if
Okay.
he's gonna bite me, if he's gonna try and bite me again, and y'all ain't gonna give me the muzzle, I'm gonna
Hey, I'll-
revert to my mama's tactics.
Hey, I'll hold him if y'all want to.
Well, it's not that I don't want to hold him; it's that I'm willing to hold him, but you got to put the muzzle back on him, otherwise he's gonna bite me.
Alright, we're gonna give you an option. You can relax and not bite anyone, or we're gonna put this back on you.
Give it a sec.
I think she's occupied.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
know. I said give her respect.
Oh, my bad.
Same.
This makes me think of the Mongolian throat singer.
Please no.
I fucking
He was
knew it.
forgotten.
I fucking knew
No,
it.
he wasn't.
Never forgotten.
She did forget him until
I wish I could
mentioned.
Mongolian throat sing.
What does he got? What does he got?
You.
I might be able to win. All my units are tired. I got a pretty safe fight this shit. God fucking damn this.
Oh, I feel nauseous.
I just had a bunch of marauders. $2 bucks. Yeah, I am. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? That's what I'm in March Dance. Yeah, he's level 22. No, I think no, I don't think this guy's got my ass. Dude, just hurt. Pick something. I don't give a fuck. Pick something. Hurry up. I'm trying to fight.
Alright, sorry. Alright, what are we at?
We were basically giving the dragon an option of either simmer down and stop trying to bite, or the muzzle's going back on.
Eat my tail.
All my units are in fucking time.
I mean, that could be arranged, but I don't really want to.
And I'll eat your fucking wings, you fucking fairy boy. Fuck off. Sorry.
Oh, it's
Say it
about
with your
to
full
get
chest, Emma.
racist. It's about to get racist.
Iris is gonna
What were
try
you
to grab-
saying? Jacob, I'm sorry.
I said, say it with your full chest.
Your last chance, little buddy. She's reaching for it.
Threatening won't solve anything going on. You guys are assholes.
It won't solve it. It will
He
prevent
will-
you from eating.
You're gonna let me
Just
starve.
loudly groans.
No,
I'm gonna interrupt.
Let's not.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Yes.
Nah, I'm not that mean.
I'm gonna say,
Think your
Drill's gonna
conic
loudly. No, I'm gonna say, you all please just stop arguing with the damn lizard. Literally, you all. It's distracting and annoying.
Anyway, so Iris is just gonna grab the dragon.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. He is
And
trying
it
to
just-
bite at you. Yeah.
Yep. And Lex did not give me the muzzle yet.
I said, here you go.
Oh, okay, cool. Then Iris is gonna put the muzzle on him before grabbing him.
The entire time he is cursing at Iris about killing her.
You know, we should probably get this dealt with. We don't want a hostile little dragon after
We
us.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't want that, but we don't. I don't think we want to do it here either.
Do you have a solution, Aki?
What did your card exactly say?
That a dragon would be mad at me.
Did it say anything else?
Probably.
Hold on, give me a second. Ba, 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 ba.
This is
still have
Iris
the
being an
card?
unreliable narrator.
Oh wait, I
You
think it's
still
under.
have the card on you?
No, it
No, we've been
disappears.
through this discussion. It burns up whenever you use it.
Give me a second, and I can get you guys a deck of many things.
Well, I know exactly
No,
what it
yeah,
says.
no,
I'm
no.
just trying to.
okay.
I'm trying to learn it in
Roleplay,
character.
Aki is trying to learn it in character, and Iris is being an unreliable narrator.
Oh, okay, all right.
Did the card mention any way of the cure it?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, I don't know what exactly the card said, but I just kind of got the feeling that, like, there's dragon. He's gonna be mad at me, and or well, he or she, I guess. But they're gonna be mad at me, and only a wish could interrupt it, or something divine, whatever that is. But like I already done tried to do the little bit of the wish thing after Eurus got mad at me, and it didn't really work. So
Divine intervention. Joy.
Well, I mean,
Up.
oh, Lex, were you gonna try and feed this little guy? By the way, I don't think he's eaten in maybe a day.
I mean, I was gonna feed him a pretty nice sized meat, but he's acting like a little bit of an ass right now.
Well,
I mean, he is a little kid.
I mean,
You do have a point.
my original offer got vetoed, so
What was your offer?
I mean, we'd kill it. It's a tiny little thing. It's easy to kill right now. It won't be so easy when it gets bigger.
Is the dragon doing anything as we're talking about this?
He's just
He can't
glaring.
understand
He,
us.
he can't understand common.
Yeah, he does not know common. At least not yet.
He doesn't know
so
common, and Iris doesn't know draconic, so
He is just glaring up at Iris with the muzzle on his face.
I was gonna say the only other option is for Iris to make cooing, warbling noises at you, which is siren. Which then nobody will understand here. Well, except Aki, I guess.
Yeah, it was except Aki. But then he could just translate to what I could.
Yeah, but
Right.
like if at that point Iris could just speak common.
I would like to take a second, real quick. I'm sorry. Raymond. Raymond?
Hi, I'm in
Hi.
the last quarter of it, still
You're-
reading.
Alright, how are you feeling about what you have read so far?
You're gonna have to ask me in like 2 minutes after it goes through the sorter so I can get all my thoughts in check.
Alright,
Oh,
got
I'm
it.
kidding. You made the dyslexic guy read the lore page.
This isn't the lore page. That's the best part. This is not the big stuff.
Ah,
This ain't the big stuff, feller.
I already have a headache. This is awful.
It's not awful. It's great.
It's awful for
not
somebody who has
great.
dyslexia.
It's not great when I look at one word and all the words around it start moving.
It sounds to me like you need to stop doing drugs.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ableist
I'm
up
not.
here.
Arcane
not-
worms floating by.
I'm literally playing a mute bard. Who are you calling an ableist?
Yeah, your character's the mute bard, but like, that don't mean you're not an ableist.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Eris will walk out of the throne room and begin descending the stairs. He's gonna look over the stoop and see that you guys are fiddling with the dragon.
Yeah, Iris is like, was holding it out towards Lex because she thought Lex was gonna feed it, and now it just has put it back under her arm like a suitcase.
I say, I don't got any meat on me. We have to get some.
How is the little guy?
Mad.
He's an asshole.
Really? Music to my ears. How are you guys speaking to him?
Speak Draconic.
What languages do I know? Giant. Okay. Eris is gonna walk over and he's gonna crouch down to look the dragon in the eye.
He has the muzzle on his face, so. And he's gonna narrow his eyes at Eurus. Or, well, at the kid.
Anyway, I can talk to him.
You
I
can-
mean,
I best say.
you
I can try to use you as a focus and cast comprehend languages.
I mean, or y'all could just translate.
That works too.
And you're not wasting any spell slots in an
Yeah.
area where you're not supposed to be spell casting, Aki.
Oh, we're gonna have to get that off him again, though.
Well, yeah, that's not hard.
Would you like me to hold him this time?
I mean,
I mean, it's up to y'all.
there's nobody in the hallway, so I could totally do that.
I think it's better to be safe than sorry here of all places.
Okay.
Yeah, the castle is suspiciously empty.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not wartime technically. Although it kind of sort of is, but isn't. It's fine.
No, but several strangers entered your home.
and
One of which is living proof that you should have guards in the building.
I
Anyway,
feel like the answer might be two. I feel like two of them might be that answer.
No, I think it's just one.
Alrighty, I guess you hand the dragon to me and I take the muzzle.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Lex begins talking Draconic. Alright, we'll try this again, but you're gonna talk to this one this time. Not with Panza.
You can talk to this one this time. Well, how about they talk for, they learn how to speak like I speak, and then this wouldn't be a problem. But no, you don't. Therefore, they're inferior.
Great, glad we're on the same page. Alright, we want
this is getting translated to me.
Yes. Every word he's saying, not my words.
Oh, that's funny. I could say the same thing to you, little guy. Why don't you learn common?
And
Well,
I'm
because-
translating your sense to the dragon.
Well, common's a dirty race. Like, all you guys do is go blah, 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 blah the entire
Common's a
fucking
dirty
time.
race.
Common's a language.
Oh, yeah. I had a moment. I'm sorry. I had a moment. Common's a
No,
dirty
it's fine.
race.
It would fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Lex is just translate between the two.
Well, I don't care.
Well, I don't-
No, it's fine. You know, why don't I teach you common? I can teach you a lot of great words. And you know what? Here's
Like
a bonus.
fuck.
I can teach you how to cuss at the water lady in a common.
He can do
How
that.
about one even better? You make this guy let me go, and I go and eat her.
Nah.
Well,
I think I want to keep you as a pet.
I'll fucking kill you. too.
Hey,
I'd like to see you try, friend.
He's gonna start trying. He's gonna start trying to kick his back legs into Lex to try to start to scratch him so he can get a pet here.
Hey, he gave you the
You're-
option of a pet. He gave you the option of a pet. I'm giving the option of at least earning your place.
You're. You mind if I teach the little one something really quick, Lex?
Oh, you see now, he wants to teach you something. When he tries to teach something, it doesn't always end well.
He's gonna start trying to
So-
blow bubbles at the both of you.
Oh, that's a cute trick. Anyway, here he's gonna go and grab the dragon with his fucking 29 strength, and he's just gonna give a firm grip.
How are you? How are
Just,
you
you
grabbing
know.
him?
Huh?
How are you grabbing him?
Just like by the scruff, basically, as much
Okay,
of a
okay.
scruff as a dragon can have,
Okay, all right. He's gonna start trying to thrash around
W-
his wings and
with enough
claws.
strength to let him know what he's dealing with.
He's gonna whimper. He's gonna whimper and continue to thrash.
You know, I like your attitude. I like your mouth. I think we're going to be great friends. Problem is, you got to drop this whole wants to bite everything.
I want to bite her.
If I do something and you stop biting her, will you be friends with him?
What? What?
That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, actually, I'm confused.
I'm pissed.
I finished reading it. Oh, my head hurts.
Slowly growing.
Finally, I'm done. Oh,
Alright.
my head.
All right, Lex. What were you saying?
Basically saying that Iris basically said how divine enter if I could do it and make the dragon not pissed at her.
The dragon
he
is going
relax?
to just be angry at her. There's nothing that can be done besides something with
Yeah.
divination or what. Like, there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he can't even control it. Like, honestly, if maybe he wanted to not want to eat her, then that'd be an option. But, you know, he can't even get that through his head right now. He cannot control himself. It's not his fault. It's the guard's fault.
Alright, I'm gonna keep snooping.
Alright, well,
You just got a bomb dropped on you. You're like, all right, time for more stealth.
I don't.
you're really not going to find anything else. Anything upstairs or bedrooms that I don't have maps for. So, just a heads up.
Okay.
You found what you went down the right hallway, found the right room.
That kind of fun stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna come back, stand here, and then take the ring of invisibility off.
Oh, hey, Eurus, you got any meat, by the way?
I have some rations, yeah.
Finally.
Why, is he hungry?
Well, I don't think I've seen him eat in the past day or so,
He
so
is
probably.
hungry.
But, you know, I don't exactly, and she's just gonna kind of gesture to herself.
Nah, it's fine. He's gonna ration his backpack and he's gonna pull out several of his meat rations. And he's gonna hand them out to the dragon in his hand.
The dragon's gonna, like, snap at them and put them into his mouth and start, you know, chomping on it, mouth opening all the way to eat it down.
Unhinging
kinda-
like a snake.
Like it's, well, he's eating it like a dog would, you know, when they get
Yeah.
something, you know, and they're chewing with like.
Yeah,
See?
like how a dog crushes a bone.
Yeah.
See, this is the magic, everyone. I'm teaching him how to eat out of my hand. This is the first step to trust.
Is that what that is?
Yes. See, unlike Danae's boring dog that has 2 legs, I'm gonna have this one that has 4.
Well, I mean, he's kind of my pet, though. Well, I mean, I guess he could be the party pet. That's not really that big of a deal.
He
Hey,
doesn't
guys, can
Welcome back.
can we depart? I have
Why? Did you do something you weren't supposed to?
Oh, please, let's.
technically.
Let's just go before anything is heard.
Yes, let's go and do something else.
All right.
You're just
Anything
gonna
else
have
for
my
the
dragon
love of-
back?
So, do you?
Yeah,
guys,
of course.
Do you guys want to go
Awesome.
back to the inn real quick and convene and, you know, take a minute to discuss? Or
Yeah, I would.
you would. All right, Raymond. Dude, I don't know why you're getting all snippy snappy. You get to meet the demon lord himself. The nasal.
Didn't want to.
Bro, like, this man could rival your.
Everyone
banner
else wanted
lord.
to. And he and Drew doesn't care for the demon lords at all.
All right,
He's like, well, they're cool, whatever.
all right. You guys are boopity boopity booped. I'm gonna get me a drink real quick. Let me try to get up.
Thank fuck, we're back. Ugh. Another minute, I might have started to see how strong that statue was. Swing my axe at it or something, I don't know.
Rune,
the
we
muzzle-
talked about this.
Wait, is the muzzle still on the dragon?
Yes, probably. I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Raymond, it's your turn. Take the floor.
Oh, Raymond's gonna look at
Okay.
everyone and go.
Rock, you coming inside?
Okay, let's
Oh,
go to our
yes,
rooms
thank
for a
you.
moment.
Why?
Just follow me. I don't care whose room we use. We just need to go into someone's room and talk.
Methinks he snooped in Danae's office.
Oh, well, I mean, I did outright ask him if he did something he wasn't supposed to.
How
He
about
wouldn't
this
give me an
room?
answer. Tiny room.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. You guys may discuss.
No. God damn it, no! Alt tab one! Okay, we're good. No! Okay, never mind. It's fine.
You good now?
Yeah. Technical
sure?
difficulties. Okay. Raymond's gonna kind of sit down on the bed and go, alright. So, I read through Danae's journal.
You,
All
you
of it.
what?
Read through Danae's journal. All of it.
And
Ray. Hmm.
No,
And
no, this is good.
what I gathered is he knows more about all of this than he's letting on, and he's also, at least I think, a tad paranoid.
Well, that much was obvious.
And?
Care to elaborate? How much of what he was telling us was a crock of shit?
I think that oil he's giving us might be made of the ooze. I don't really know. He spoke of the heart and that the very land we're standing on is filled with defilement. I suppose that's his name for the ooze. And I think the heart pumps it.
Makes sense, and it goes in line with my theories, but if what he claims is true and this oil actually is effective against people afflicted by the ooze, how does that really make any sense?
it actually does make sense in a way.
It could. Treated under
Nick.
the right way, it might be harmful to it.
Like a counter.
In my
Yeah.
tribe, my shaman would often make cures for snake venom by using the venom of that same kind of snake. Not unheard of. That it's not impossible to imagine that the ooze might have similar properties in that sort of sense.
If that's the case, then there's some other substance that's being cut with the ooze to create it. I want to know what
Not
that
sure
is.
what. Yeah.
My bet is it's something relating to the Fae.
Probably. The Fae probably got corrupted from at least the sounds of it. That alchemist he mentioned that he wouldn't give us the name of, well, he killed him.
Oh,
Although it was self-defense. He attacked him first. His name was Stallone. He was testing the poison on Danae. That's what I think. Nearly killed him.
Okay.
Anyway, he himself doesn't feel right about Arista either. Although he didn't really go too great into detail about it. He himself knows there's something off with her.
There's something off with Arista?
Yes, have you not noticed?
I mean, considering the little to no interaction I've had with the woman.
That's fair. She's strange. I don't really know how to put it. I suspect she might have been the one murdering people back in Inigo.
I don't think it was her murdering people, but she was definitely up to something in Inigo.
Something not right. That's for sure. I never exactly trusted her per se.
I had a brief interaction with her.
Yeah.
Where she went to go send off a carrier pigeon.
Any idea to who?
No idea.
Let me try to remember what else there was.
did it say where he made the thing that he tried to use the poison for?
It was long, long ago.
Is there no location?
There may have been, I do not recall it.
Darn.
He suspected Feaster was alive in the end, and that was the last entry. He had no proof of that.
Hmm.
He seems to be plagued with dreams about
Right.
the future. Although, I'm not sure how many of them we can take seriously and how many we can deem as, well, insanity and fantasy. But he did specify that the dragon was one of rot and death, so I suppose it's safe to assume it's necromancy. So I don't know why he wants us to kill. And I think he just never liked Mystic. From the sounds of it in this journal, he always thought there was something wrong with her.
Well, back before Mystic got infected, most of the demon lords were friends, except for Danae. Danae was always kind of the odd one out.
Yeah, that's what the journal said, basically.
But he didn't hate any of them, I don't think.
He
was
seemed
just a
to
loner.
say- He seemed to say that she was odd to him, and that, you know, he didn't really trust her. Anyway, Arista's dad tried to have Danae killed. Not really sure what that was all about, but it happened.
Tried to have Danae killed.
Yeah, sent an assassin after.
His own
Could
son.
again be paranoid. Yeah.
And this is the one that's Arista's father, yes?
Correct.
I wonder if the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
What are you thinking?
Well, it's a weird stretch, but I wonder if she's traveling around the world doing more than just giving fortunes. I mean, was there anything in the journal that stated how Danae started getting these visions?
I do believe it was the heart. It seemed to get worse and worse, and he just kept talking about more visions as it went on.
Well, I think those visions got passed down to Arista somehow.
I'd have to agree.
And I wonder if it's hereditary like that. I wonder if her father got them too. Maybe her father saw something that prompted him to try and kill Danae. And it's entirely possible that that wish got passed down to her too.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we're going on the necromancy theory, then she went to Lefroy, where Matoa teaches. Not that he teaches necromancy, but it's entirely possible. She seems very much like the rebellious type.
So, what are you thinking? We keep an eye on Arista?
I think so.
I agree with you.
When I spoke to her in Inigo, I mean, I'll say it now, she tried to recruit me to Danae's cause, but I just didn't like the way she was talking.
So that's why you sounded so angry. I remember overhearing that.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's not like I'm gonna actually do it.
Good.
Although, she seems to keep pressuring me.
Don't cave in.
I'm not. I got my own plans.
Good. So yeah, that's about the important stuff. That and the beast, the one on Gel. There was a bit about that. That was, I think, the first time he'd seen Feaster, and I think since they'd first met. Could be misremembering now. I was trying to read fast.
Oh.
And I don't know. He said he wrote that Feaster said it'd wake up. So we are gonna have to worry about it.
So we're on an unknown time crunch, is what you're saying.
Correct. The faster we are, the better. He seems rather worried about the beast getting up. He saw it in those visions. He's worried about the dragon, and I don't know. At first he didn't really seem to care for mortals, but towards the end he seemed to.
Hmm.
So, I think as far as I can say, we can trust him for the most part. Just, he's probably going to be looking out for himself and his people, and I can't blame him for that.
All I've gotten out of this is that don't mess with whatever thing we're getting from the church or whatever. Beast might come back and dragon problems. Those I'm more than happy to fight.
This beast, I think, made the gods flee, or killed them even.
And you
We're
beat a
just
demon lord.
people. So what? Did you
Oh.
not hear Danae? The gods are stronger than the lords. I don't see how we can stand a chance.
Whatever these gods are, they may be stronger than demon lords, but depending how strong they are, we probably could beat them too. Means we could probably beat the beast or whatever. To say we can't.
I've seen the Forbidden Zone of Gel.
Runes,
everything.
right?
Even worse than that, you can't grow anything on those lands. It's decrepit.
Probably have plenty of time to prepare for it.
No, we're gonna need those giant ballistas that I saw on Gel.
We'll need a lot of those. Maybe explosives. Everything we can get our hands on, really.
I can tell you one thing. What would be nice is if we could figure out what sealed it into that cave in the first place.
What sealed what? Sorry, you cut out for me.
The beast.
Oh,
Something managed to put it to sleep. I think we should probably try and figure out what.
from the sounds of it, it was either Feaster himself or the gods.
It wasn't Feaster.
Then it was the gods.
I'm reluctant to say that I agree. If it was the gods, well, it wouldn't really make much sense.
Would it not?
If the gods were capable of stopping that thing, then some of them might still be here.
Who's to say there aren't?
Well, I don't know. I've been around a long time. I haven't met one.
Maybe they don't want to be seen. Maybe they're hiding from it in fear themselves.
The name mentions something about Pelor.
Yeah. I don't really know what all that is about.
Pelor is a god of the sun.
Was.
Well, we don't know that.
He was the one that ultimately gave Feaster his power.
What do you suppose that is?
Well, probably as some sort of last resort. The gods fled and left us behind, but I don't think all of them had a complete lack of empathy for everything they left behind. I think Pelor wanted to try and give us a fighting chance, seeing as his power was one of the only ones that could directly destroy the ooze.
Mm.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add? I will be pasting the entire document, sharing with you guys the document in camp
Be right back.
to read over. Crime, did you ever read this? Did I ever send it to you?
Sly gave it to me.
Okay.
Yep, Momo had a copy.
Alright. So this is Lex and Thrun are the only ones who have not read this. So you guys have it now. It's in camp. Read whenever you can. This is kind of sort of important. So keep that in mind. Oh boy. And then this is where we're gonna start kind of closing session. Does anybody have anything else they want to add?
No.
We're gonna need to find a boat that'll take us close to Southpaw.
Oh boy.
I-
Doesn't somebody have a friend they could talk to about borrowing their boat?
I. We
That's
sure
what I was
do.
getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Well, there's also something else we might need to stop at the
We should
someplace we might need
probably
to step at.
discuss that in character.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Well,
Huh?
out of character, there might be one place we need to stop at before, but I'm not sure if it's the right time yet.
Well, that's up to you guys. If you take a
Dark
minute
Souls.
to look at the map, you may not want to land in Northland or Topaz because right now it's kind of sort of a battle zone. It's
Yeah.
just not recommended. However, Grains would be the next best place to land in. And then going through the desert, flashbacks for some of you. And then traveling up north to go get through Southpaw. Someone knows their way through there too, so you
Fuck.
won't get lost in the deserts.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, well, it's gonna be forced on us one way or another. Alrighty then.
Yep.
While we're in character, I'm gonna turn to the party. So we could ask Jez to take us somewhere close to Southpaw. I'd be willing to pay her for the voyage too. Aside from that, while we're up there, we should honestly try to go to Gel.
Does anyone have a map? Let's take a look at a
Yes.
map or something. Yeah, let's take a look at the map real quick. Let's see where we can possibly land.
Aki is going to pull out a map.
The world is round, so do keep that in mind.
Goody.
Yep.
I thought it was flat.
And
Oh,
Iris just points with the dragon.
When we go to chart our course, I have business in Eastmis I'd like to attend to.
Yes.
Just gonna post
So-
this here.
We need to go to Southpaw, and then you guys are thinking East Mist? Or...
Well, it'll just be a stop along the way. I don't exactly know where I'm going yet, but I'll find out in pretty short order when I get there.
But,
Where did you need to go?
Eastmist.
Just hear me out. How about we go stop at Northland and just work our way up from there? Just avoid the mountains. That probably will be better.
battle zone there. It's probably not recommended.
Well,
Isn't
I mean, like,
that where there's fighting going on?
yeah.
Say that, like, one, I don't mind the fighting. Two, it's not
Yeah,
the worst
but,
idea
like,
we
the
could
rest
have.
of us
not
mind it.
Trained for war. I'm trained for skirmishes.
And a war is just a really big skirmish.
Exactly. There's such a thing as a battle of attrition. I'm not exactly built for that.
Okay.
I just don't want to go near the mountains. So how about we just find a different way?
I was gonna suggest we chart a course from Severance, where we are. We might have to sail through some frigid waters. We can swing by Gel, and then we can sail to Eastmis, dock there, and then walk our happy butts up through Topaz and
Okay,
up through
so
to Southpaw.
here's the thing about East Mist is that entirety of the desert. There
Okay,
is
Grains.
there's Grains is like the only standalone actual city that is built there right now. Currently, East Mist is just a bunch of tribes, and maybe you might find a coastal port, but really, it's nothing huge or big. And most people are having to settle along those rivers. So Grains is going to be your docking point. If you go all the way up to Gel, it's going to take you longer. So you're going all the way north to Gel and then all the way back down to Grains, when you could take one of the 3 port cities to Grains.
I don't quite understand. We would take off from Severance and go around east.
Yes. You're closer to Grains than you are to Cape Gel.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Because
Yeah, sweetie, because Cape Gel's that island all the way up there.
Yeah, I know.
So we would sail east around the Shifting Woods and Thornia, and then north past the Feast Gulf to Grains.
Okay.
I was gonna say it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to go all the way north and go around,
If
go
I
to
can,
jail, and
let me
then
see if I can like physically make a map on a globe.
look, I'm just trying to save us all some trouble. Believe me, avoiding the mountains is best for everybody.
Which mountain specifically?
You see this big white streak around the desert? That entire thing.
yeah, right.
Boy.
Cool. We're still gonna have to go past it because the end goal is
I mean-
Southpaw.
as long as we don't have to go through it, we're fine.
I've been through
There's
the mountains before.
No, I was gonna say there's not really much of a way unless we're gonna go all the way up to Grains and East Mist and then to Cape Jail and then go all the way back down and around.
We'll do that.
Or we can
Not-
just go through the mountains.
I've been through the mountains. I know what to expect.
No, you don't.
I,
You don't understand.
I lost. No, I do understand. I lost a very good friend on
No.
a mountain.
No, he has a
that's not
specific reason why he doesn't want to go through the mountains.
Oh,
because
okay.
my people are there, and I'm banned from them under pain of death.
You're an exiled.
If I go back, I will probably be killed. My people.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh.
So, can I share something with you guys real quick?
So you and I aren't too different after all, there, Thrun.
So, it's a little bit wonky because this is definitely too close to where, this should be at, But, it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
It's a good old isosphere.
Yeah, but, this is pretty accurate right here, actually. But, the southern area is pretty, not how it should be. But yeah, see, you're closer. If you guys took off probably from Arkstone, you'd be closer over to where you need to be to land in Grains. So yeah, that's, keeps trying to
And
move.
it would cost less money.
Yes.
Because
Because then
sell
it's
the
gonna-
Arkstone.
Yeah. So you guys can go through Arkstone, or you can, Arkstone's probably just better. Although, no, it just is. And then you guys can get up to Grains. Because in previous campaign, you guys went from Goldcast to Grains to go where you need to go. So you guys are pretty much
Mhm.
about to take the same route that you took from the last one, which means the creature, you guys absolutely changed the game. The fucking shark. God damn it. So yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. What program is this?
Oh, I have no idea. I just looked up, fucking...
Electro build.
Yeah, I just, looked up, PNG to Sphere. And I got it.
Mm.
So,
Honestly, I could have done this in Blender,
yeah.
but
you
it would have
prob-
been a piece of shit. But,
It's fine. I just snapped it because I wanted to see what it looked like. But this is definitely too skewed for what it should be down here.
Mhm.
But up here's pretty good, actually. There'd be a lot of
Yeah.
ice and stuff that connected.
Mhm.
So yeah, I really like that. And then all this desert, because it's one big landmass.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Makes the world
Still.
seem bigger than what we see on the actual map.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this part's the only part that is not too
Can you
eh.
can you like zoom in a little bit?
I don't know. Oh fuck. Does that can you see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so there's Grains, there's Janice.
Here, let me-
So we sail up to.
So there, we go into Grains, and then you guys would be going all the way through here. It keeps spinning. I don't know how to make it not spin.
Okay.
Just hold it in place.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I wonder how the new map would look.
I can give you the new map.
I think I might have. Oh shit! What did I do? Okay, let me go back here. Under. Misguided. Maps. MF world map. It's the world map. Oh, yeah, it's rough.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is really cool.
That's amazing. Holy hell.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Spoiled. And there's the legend. Oh god, it's an entire landmass of legends.
Yeah, it's
pretty good.
It's like the little label on the bottom of the snow globe.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
are we, for the most part, done though?
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Thoughts, questions, concerns? For anything? If you want, Iris, you can give me yours first. If you do, so that you can go, because it sounds like you're tired.
I'm nauseous and in pain. My mouth hurts. No, I don't really have any thoughts aside from Iris just kind of like bullying this poor dragon.
Okay.
You know, we got some important information. And also, she needs to maybe scold Raymond later.
For what? Snooping?
Well, clearly you still don't understand. Well, you know what? Yes, we'll just say snooping.
Okay. If only Momo was here. I think Momo would have so much fun.
Well, see here, I was gonna say, here's the difference, right? Is Iris got raised by her mom, and that is her role model, basically. And so it's like, it's really rude to go snooping in someone's house. But additionally, Iris has weird-ish boundaries.
Yes. She goes into the men's bathhouse side.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's why I stopped for a moment. That's why I stopped and was like, yeah, we'll just call it. It's for snooping.
Yeah.
But Momo would be all for it. Momo was like, oh, great, cool, awesome. Let me see.
Yeah.
That's why it's she has essentially attached herself to Huzumek. What's his name? Rocklo, whatever the fuck his name ever is. She's essentially attached herself to him whenever they go into other people's places. But this is not necessarily to keep him out of trouble as she claims it is for. It's just because he has better ideas about where exactly they could go look for information.
Yeah.
She snoops with him. That being said, no, that's all for Iris.
Okay. Aki.
So Aki doesn't know how to feel at the moment. He is hit with a whole plethora of new information. If Eurus wants responsibility of the dragon, that's fine.
I'll keep him as a pet.
Yeah. Make him wield the sword someday.
It's gonna be like Seth the Scaleless.
Be a dragonborn.
But aside from that, Aki just is kind of here at the moment. He really wants to save his family. And I think Jill would be a rather interesting endeavor. The journals are interesting. And the person who originally broke his collar now has a name for him. So that's interesting.
All right. Eurus.
Well, a lot of his suspicions have kind of been confirmed. And he himself has learned some very interesting information. He's trying his best to keep everything together. He's still kind of at a point with the party where he doesn't necessarily trust anyone to do the job right. So that's why he's still kind of being cloak and dagger about everything. You know, the private audience and
Mhm.
withholding key bits of information that might prompt the people in the party to do something stupid. At least in his mind. But, he's... I don't know. He's very neutral. Because he's still at the stage of, alright, things are gonna work out, and I've been given a vote of confidence that they will.
Okay. How are you feeling about Danae?
Can we go ahead and run away?
Well, Danae is
Just a little bit longer.
defying what Eurus expected him to be,
Mm-hmm.
but he still has fundamental discrepancies with how Danae wants to do things.
Mm-hmm.
He still doesn't like how he's basically just, you know, waging a war with the world for the sake of destroying the ooze.
Okay.
You know, as much as Eurus wouldn't mind watching the chaos happen, right? He doesn't want fascism. Fascism is stupid and boring.
Yeah, we gotta have that, like, capitalist, you know, vote
No,
people
he doesn't
in.
want
That's
capitalism either.
chaos.
Fuck capitalism.
Free market's funny, it's chaotic. Places rise and fall.
I'm still in Karm for a little bit.
You guys,
Okay.
you're good. You guys are good. That's why I
Yeah,
gave you guys
yeah,
first.
fine.
That's why I gave you guys first.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Lex, how are you feeling? He is dead or he is muted.
I was muted.
Okay.
I forgot I was muted. My apologies.
You're good.
Honestly, Lex is basically just wondering two things. One, the dragon, and two... Okay. Yes, that's fine. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got my aunt asked some stupid thing about our phone. It was first. What was I say? Right. First, he wondered about the dragon. If this dragon was stopping the little ass he is.
Mm-hmm.
And second, wondering if this plan will work.
All right.
Pretty much it.